Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses, clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give him hell cause I'm leveling up. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level, leveling up.
Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Under the Lights, the Bulldog Nation Network from A-Corp Sports. Our pregame analysis is brought to you by First State Community Bank. First State Community Bank is more than bankers. They're your neighbors, cheering for Sikeston's success. From saving for a home to growing your business, they're here every step. Visit First State Community Bank's Sikeston branch or fscb.com, member FDIC. We are coming to you live from Sikeston Public School Stadium, where our Sikeston Bulldogs will take on the Caruthersville Tigers. Alongside my broadcast partner, the president, Matt Tanner, I am Derek James. And, Matt, this looks like it could be a pretty good game.
Derek, I agree with you. The Caruthersville Tigers come in undefeated with a record of 3-0, wins over St. Pius, Malden, and Duchesne. The last two by really big margins, 61-0 and 52-3. Sikeston's coming off back-to-back games where they've given up at least 33 points to their opponents. The real question will be if the Bulldog defense can slow down the Caruthersville rushing offense led by senior Sammy Bryant. By contrast, the Bulldogs rely on their passing attack led by quarterback Pierce Baker, ranked third in the area for passing yards, and Keon Atkins, ranked second in receiving in Southeast Missouri. It's great to see Coach May back on the sideline this week, too.
Well, he is back, and he was in the golf cart.
I was just going to say,
practice.
I've heard tale of a golf cart.
Yes.
Now, I have not seen it as of yet, but that's the story floating around.
So you mentioned Sammy Bryant for Caruthersville.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one to watch. He wears number 3 for the Tigers. He is easily their most prolific offensive player.
That's what I understand.
And I don't have any statistics on him, but every time you read a Caruthersville article, his name is all over the article.
Right.
So
I got a little scouting report from one of our coaches, and it was more of they are, as we mentioned in our pregame analysis, our comments, they are going to look to run the ball mainly. They're not as prolific passing as we are. The key for us will be able to contain them and almost force them to beat us with the pass. However, if we stack the box, you've got to be able to keep it a little bit wide because, again, we cannot let them get that edge because they have really good team speed. And so we've got to do a really good job of keeping them under control and keeping the big plays to a minimum. I think that's the key.
Well, Caruthersville, they're kind of, over the years, they can be outstanding.
Yes.
Just incredibly talented.
Yes.
And then other times they could have a team where they may not win but maybe 1 or 2 games.
Right.
They're kind of all or nothing. This appears to be one of their more talented
Yes.
teams, just looking at scores and
Yes.
knowing they have a star running back. They're a Class 2 team.
Yes.
So they're a smaller school, but they always have tremendous athletes. I mean, we played them years ago, and they were state contenders back in
Football,
those days.
they have terrific athletes that play basketball. Just as you said, both sports, they are really, really talented. And they've had some kids at the Daryl Monroe kid. Didn't he play? He played some JUCO. Didn't he play at SEMO? Did he get to SEMO?
I don't know if it
Did
was
I dream
SEMO.
that?
He ended up in Arizona somewhere.
Oh, that's
I
right.
cannot
Had a big
remember.
JUCO out there. That's
But,
exactly right.
He was a collegiate athlete.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
talk about just
A
he looked like
monster.
an NFL player out there.
Yes.
He had a body that you wouldn't believe for a high
And
school kid.
An unbelievable athlete playing basketball as well.
Yes. So as you mentioned, Caruthersville's 3-0, and their district consists of Jefferson out of Festus, Kelly, Caruthersville, St. Vincent, Umatilla County Central, St. Pius X, who they've already beaten, and East Prairie.
Okay.
And pretty tough district there. Caruthersville is currently, just based on the points, somehow they calculate these points. I'm not even sure. It's based on strength of schedule. It's based on, it's like
Points you
college
score
football.
and points you give up.
You want
and-
your opponents to win to increase your strength of schedule,
Yes.
just like in college football.
Yes.
That's kind of how the points are tallied. Obviously, Caruthersville playing a Class 4 school like Sikeston is a big, if they can win this game, is a
Yes.
big jump for them because
Yes.
they're playing a much larger school.
Yes.
Whereas if Sikeston wins this game, it may not impact their points as much because
Right.
they're playing down a couple classifications of a
Correct.
school.
Correct.
But anyway, so but I don't think Sikeston cares if they played a Class 1 or 9 school. They want to win the game.
Right. Correct. That's correct. That is correct. That's for sure. You know, I was just looking over these leaders. Pierce is having a really good year. 42 of 68 for 544 yards, essentially a third of the way through. Oh, there's Coach May in the golf cart. There it is.
Yeah.
You know, so he's going to, assuming all things hold standard or hold similar, we will.
Well,
He will
42
eclipse 1,000 yards.
Yeah, he's through 3 games, 544 yards. 42 of 68 is a really good percentage as well. He's completing most of his passes. I do not have his rushing, but I mean he's had pretty good rushing stats too. I'm
Yes.
sure he's over 100 yards rushing. And Keon Atkins is the top receiving threat for the Bulldogs, just like last year. He has 19 receptions,
Yep.
274 yards on the season.
Almost
scores.
15 yards a catch. That's a pretty big deal.
According to our statistics here, he actually leads the area in receptions.
Yes.
And is second in receiving yards.
Correct.
Defensively, the Bulldogs are led by Sam McGill. He has 43 tackles, which is third in the area.
Seems like he's had 43 each game the last 2 games.
He is always in the mix.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that. And Caruthersville's top defensive guy is Jackson Napier, is their top tackler with 28. And coincidentally, Jermaine Caruthers from Caruthersville has 22 tackles. He's playing for the right school.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So the Bulldogs haven't played Caruthersville.
We talked about this last week.
I'm
It's
trying
been
to knock around the old brain here. I believe it might have been Treston Pulley's first year as coach.
Okay.
And his first game as coach. They went to Caruthersville and won that game down there. And that would have been, 4 or 5 years ago was the last time Sikeston has played Caruthersville.
Would have been 2021 or 20 or let's see.
One of those years.
No, probably 21-ish.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
So Sikeston has been off and on with Caruthersville over the years.
Yeah.
And I do believe it's maybe the only year Sikeston plays them in this stretch. I'm not sure if they're on schedule for next year.
Okay.
I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Right.
But that's the last time Sikeston played them, I believe, was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. Deeds, I got some stats last week for just the Cape game. Pierce was 11 of 21 with 128 yards passing. We were led in rushing by Kenneth Holcomb. He had 16 carries, for 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. Vest Baker, oh my gosh, I just talked to Vest on the phone. Pierce Baker had 13 carries for 37 yards, and Jared Waters had 1 carry for 2 yards. Receiving, Keon had 5 receptions for 63 yards. Will Ape had 2 catches for 42 yards. Williams had 4 catches for 15 yards, and Jared Waters had 1 for 12 yards. So it was I really felt like our offense found a little bit of momentum in the second half last week. It was a little too late. We've given up the past 2 weeks 2 big special teams plays that we have to limit tonight.
Yes.
We cannot give up another punt return, kickoff return, whatever we got to do. And I was told before the game that Mauricio was not here, our kicker. Soccer's playing tonight, I think in Springfield maybe. I think that's what someone told me. They're out of town either way.
Okay.
So Blaine Sadler will be handling the kicking duties tonight.
Well, Sikeston had troubles last week. You mentioned special teams. 2 straight games, the games they lost, Dexter and then Cape Central last week. Special team breakdowns, 2 touchdowns on both sides.
The one against Dexter was
a
backbreaker.
That was a backbreaker.
We had just really seized the momentum, held on to it, and then all of a sudden we didn't. Where's Coach May perched up at?
He's down by the flagpole down there. So.
Oh.
But we are actually 3 minutes away from kickoff, but they look like they are ready to go.
That's what I...
So Caruthersville will be kicking off to the Bulldogs to start this game. That's unusual. They don't usually start these games early like that. They're usually right on time. But Coach May in the golf cart. Last week he missed the game. And we're glad he's back.
Yes.
And he is in the golf cart down in the end zone. Obviously, it'd be a little difficult to have it on the sideline.
Yeah. Have a lefty kicker.
So I believe that's Atkins.
Yep.
On the kick return, he gets across the 30, a decent little return.
Not bad. It was better field position than it seemed like we had all week last week.
I mean, the entire game, it seemed like we were pinned back.
Yeah, it seemed like we were in the shadow of our own end zone the whole time.
So Bulldogs will start at about the 30, right at the 30.
Again, look for the Bulldogs to come out with their lightning or their up-tempo offense, which keeps everyone engaged. And that, again, we talk about that. It tries to take some of the sting out, some of the quote-unquote exotic plays from the defense to get set up.
5 wide, no running back. Baker alone at quarterback, looking to throw quick. Hits Mason King on the sideline. A nice little quick 8-yard play just like that.
You know, I think, DJ, we talked about that for years when we weren't throwing those, but those are open. They're open in any level. That quick out or that slant, they're just open. It's almost like a pick and roll in basketball. They're just unbelievably difficult to guard.
This time, Holcomb breaks a couple tackles.
Hang on to it. Don't let them strip it behind you. Atta baby.
So Holcomb, he
rush.
actually broke tackles. He was hit in the backfield.
Started
see if we get a replay here.
Yeah. Started at the 37 was the line of scrimmage.
That tackle,
1, 2.
slipped by another, and then got out in the secondary. And you can see him covering up the football there at the end. At the very end, he didn't. He kind of did when he got through the traffic. Sikeston quickly back, ready to snap. Baker keeps it.
Looked like a designed keeper.
Yeah, I believe it was. I mean, he got 4 yards. It didn't look like he had anything.
So that was about a 43-yard run by Kenneth Holcomb, if my math is correct.
Which is nearly his total last week. He had 68 last week. On 1 carry, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Right.
Sikeston still up-tempo. Here comes Baker. Baker could have tossed it. He decided to keep it.
Problem is they sent 2 guys at him and 1 guy on the ball carrier, so there was nothing there. That was a great defensive call, great defensive play by the Tigers.
So that dropped for a loss on that play of about a couple-yard loss. Going to be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, they took away both options there.
Baker out of the shotgun, fakes left. He's rolling to the right. Trying to buy some time and nothing there. Now he's going to go back the other way. He's going to launch it.
He's open if he gets it.
That ball's in the air too long, man.
Oh, my gosh, yep.
That ball's in the air too long, so intercepted.
That's the cardinal rule. You don't throw behind you when you're scrambling. You throw against yourself. Yeah, they just jumped up. He just out-athleted him and went up and got it.
That ball was in the air too long. I think it was Josiah Lockridge, number 4, with that interception. And the man was open. He, like you said, he threw across his body, did not have the arm strength to get enough velocity on it. And as soon as it was hanging in the air, I knew it was a problem.
at that point, you almost have to become a defensive back and just knock that thing down if you can't catch it.
Yeah. So Caruthersville with a quick turnover. They're backed up pretty far to the end zone. They're at the 8-yard line. We'll get our first look at Sammy Bryant here. I'm sure he'll get it the first carry. He swallowed up immediately.
Who was that?
So Sammy Bryant did get that carry. Here's your replay, Matt. Sikeston keyed on that one. Number 9 for the Bulldogs is that Lane Meyer that had just immediately got in there, a sophomore. And a loss of 3. And Sammy Bryant had no chance on that play. As soon as he got it, he was
there was somebody
up.
in his face.
Now they're backed up to the 4.
Well, the Bulldogs, if they can do a good job here of just holding them and kind of flipping the field almost. Great job there by the Sikeston defensive line.
Once again,
really
Bryant,
getting some surge there. And
he might have even lost another yard.
They're going to give him forward momentum that probably maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
I think they moved it back to the 3 because they were on the 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do here, Deej? You know that they're passing the tack is not their strength.
Yeah.
Do you drop back into something and give up something short, or do you still cover this run that you think they're going to try to? I think you got to key on the run.
Could be
still.
a draw type play. I would guess they're going to throw.
They're looking to pass. Yep.
And he is just going to take off and run it and get what he can.
Okay, great job by the defense there of pinning their offense in their own end.
Quarterback is number 9, Jared Hudgens. You get a look at him right there. He didn't give it much time.
No,
he looked
saw
for a
big,
second.
Yeah, well, there was a big hole that opened to his left.
Yeah.
And he decided to try to take that, but it closed up pretty quick once he came this way.
He got about 5 or 6
he
on
did.
that run.
He did.
Obviously they needed to go about 15 to get the first down.
But just don't hit the kicker here. Let's get the football.
Punting from the end zone. Sikeston's going to bring pressure. Fair catch by Terrell Williams.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We got terrific field position.
So, and that was the wise call to call the fair catch because
there were two guys right on him. Yeah, exactly.
So Sikeston will have good field position here. Obviously, I mean the opening drive caused this. Yeah, obviously you had a turnover.
Right.
And Caruthersville's player that made that interception, he caught it in the end zone.
Yep.
Lockridge. He could have kept it in the end
Yes.
zone. They would have had much better field position.
Oh, snap.
There's a fumble picked up by Caruthersville.
No.
And that's number 10.
Oh, my
Chasman
goodness.
Thomas, and that's a touchdown.
Wow. Wow.
I'm curious if his knee was – there's no replay, so there's no bringing it back. But I'm curious if his knee was
we have a replay,
down.
but they can't look at it.
Yeah, the refs can't look at it. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. But let's see. Because I'm curious if he was on the ground when he picked that up. Thank goodness for technology, right, Matt? He never got the handoff, but I think he was on the ground.
It did look like he was on the ground.
I think he was on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a penalty flag here before the point after. I didn't see a signal there. We're watching the replay.
Well, if the Bulldogs want to win this game and they look like they've got a little offensive momentum, they're going to have to stop turning the ball over. I mean, I think that's obvious.
Jermaine Carruthers, number 50, for the extra point, and he knocked it through. So our Sikeston with the turnover, 2 turnovers already. That one directly led to a touchdown. So we're going to take a break here. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium, Derek James, Matt Tanner alongside you. And fumble on the Bulldogs' first play on that last drive led to a 50-yard fumble return. Actually, probably more, a 55-yard fumble return for a touchdown. Number 10 for the Tigers, Chasman Thomas, picks it up and returned it. And Caruthersville quickly ahead 7-0.
Well, we need to see. We're going to have a little resiliency here, right, Deej?
Yeah, and Sikeston has proven they can move the football. They've already moved the football better than they did last week.
Correct. Stop putting it on the ground and stop turning it over.
Got to stop turning it over. Keon Atkins on that kick return.
And we got decent field position again. We're outside of the 30.
I mean, just in the very short 4 minutes of action we've seen, Sikeston has
probably has 100 yards of offense.
Yeah, controlled the line of scrimmage just in 4 minutes. It's a long game, you know, a lot of changes. But none of that matters if you don't have as many points as the other team.
Correct.
So Bulldogs are ready at the 33. Atkins in motion, low snap. And Pierce, he was on the ground when he took that snap. Oh, no, they're going to call penalty. I did not see the flag on the far side. I thought they were saying Pierce had his knee on the ground when he picked up the snap.
Called a motion. All of a sudden, as good as we look the first drive, we are looking a little haggard the past two plays. Looks like Caruthersville they're blitzing almost every play.
No blitz this time. And a nice little out route there, Matt.
Okay.
Keon Atkins on the catch.
We pick up. Nope, he's short of a first down.
Got about 15 on that play.
But we picked up a bunch.
Excuse me, about 10.
Well,
he needed 15. He got about 10.
I think that's there. They did not blitz that time, but you can see they're kind of pushing their linebackers up.
Showing blitz and dropping back.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another flag before the snap.
Must be against the Bulldogs. What?
Vickery not happy. Charlie Vickery, the Bulldogs' offensive coordinator.
He had the palms turned up, meaning I took it to mean he's not sure what we did.
Yeah. And Vickery, of course, we talked about it last week, took over head coaching duties in Jim May's absence.
Correct.
And, of course, Coach Vickery, no stranger to that, a Hall of Fame coach himself. Baker looking across the middle, wide open to Terrell Williams.
Go! He's there. Take it to the house. Atta baby. Atta baby.
67 yards on that play. He was wide open, Matt.
We talked about resiliency, right?
Yeah.
And that was it. It looked like they sent a couple guys. Let's look at this. And they had nobody back.
Here's
that linebacker. See, the linebacker got sucked up. Boom, they got behind everybody, and there he goes.
And Terrell had the speed to get there.
Did he run play action? Is that why the linebacker sort of held?
He might have.
I didn't pay any attention.
I didn't.
But he froze that linebacker.
So Blaine Sadler kicking for the Dogs. Or is that? Let's see. That is Blaine? Yes.
It is.
Yeah, Blaine Sadler.
It is.
He actually did the kicking duties in week 1 when Mauricio was gone.
Yes.
So Sikeston ties the game. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckmeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case. You are our neighbors.
It's been an exciting first quarter, any way you slice it. Sikeston put a fumble on the ground. Caruthersville returned it 55 yards for a touchdown. And then Sikeston answers with a 67-yard touchdown pass to Terrell Williams. So we're all knotted up here with 7:45 to go in the first quarter.
That's just what I was getting ready to say. We're not even halfway through the first quarter, Derek. I may not have a voice left, and my blood pressure may be super high after this game if it keeps going like this.
Sikeston already with 2 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of this game.
And they're tied.
And it's tied up. Onside kick attempt. That ball's bounced Sikeston's way. Can they get it?
Oh, my gosh. Did we get it?
That ball was right in Mason King's hands.
He got it. We got it. Look at that.
Did get it. So it bounced up off a Caruthersville player. It looked like Mason King could have had it out of the air.
That's what I thought.
Watch Mason, number 5, down here at the bottom of the screen. Those balls are hard to
Doing.
catch. Somebody right to him, and he just missed it.
Oh, but he got it back.
But he
did
back.
get it, yeah. Now, the thing about that is you cannot advance that, correct?
No.
You cannot
yeah.
advance.
Even if he caught it and ran for a touchdown,
Right.
you got to get the ball right.
Right.
Where you.
I think you can maybe in the NFL or college, but in high school, you cannot advance an onside kick.
At least the kicking team can't.
Correct. I'm sorry. Yes, correct.
So Sikeston with a little momentum now. They're across midfield at the 48. Atkins in motion and bobbled that ball. Sikeston's sloppy today. That was supposed to go to Atkins, I believe, and it got bobbled.
It just the snap was off, and Pierce didn't field it cleanly, and it just kind of threw everything out of whack.
Maybe it wasn't going to be a handoff, but the whole thing was
the whole timing was thrown off.
So a loss of about 7 on that play. Sikeston, it was self-inflicted wounds here early.
Thus far. Now let's chop this up, and we can still pick up a first down.
Baker with a quick pass to Atkins, trying to get outside and doesn't get much. Gets about 4.
Is that Mason? Mason tried to set a block for him to get him outside, but there was a nice pickup. Well, it picked up, I guess, 3 yards or whatever, 4. But
they're at about 13 now, so Sikeston's at their own 49. Here's a big third down play. Caruthersville appears susceptible to the pass.
Yes.
Now,
they look like they're pinning their ears back. They got 5 guys on the line.
They are bringing 5, maybe even more. Pierce
Design
rolling
roll.
out. Threw it high, but caught. That's
Jared
Waters.
Hang on to it, Jared.
And brought
Atta
down.
baby. What a catch.
Yeah, that was a high pass,
Wow.
and Jared went up and got it. We mentioned his strength, and I'm sure his hands are just as strong as the rest of them, because Jared is one big, strong kid for a sophomore.
Yes, he is.
Here's your replay.
He just went and plucked that out of the air.
Nice design here. A
Yes,
lot of misdirection. Pierce throws a bit high, but Jared went up and got it.
Good thing he did.
Yeah.
Because that would have been picked. Right there we missed or didn't miss it. It was just hard to set that block late.
Matt, you're not using your telestrator.
They took my toy from me. Only if I had one, but we do have one.
There goes Holcomb.
Oh!
Brought down at the 1. It looked like he was in there and took a big shot.
He did take a big hit. I thought Pierce had the ball. I was following Pierce.
Holcomb had a huge hole, and it appeared that he was going to score, but it closed quickly. A Caruthersville player got to him. Now they're on the 1. Holcomb gets it again.
Did he get in?
Tries to dive in. They're going to say touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
The Bulldogs push ahead with 5:47 left in the first quarter. This game is maybe high scoring at the rate of this
That's what
thing.
I was thinking.
The big play that time being the pass to Jared Waters, about a 40-yard play, setting up 2 Kenneth Holcomb runs that led to that touchdown.
Tell you what, the Bulldogs showing some resilience again. We talked about that. That is something that you have to have regardless of what kind of season you're in.
Tough hold there, and Blaine got it through.
Do I dare say we are 17 of 17 on the year?
Yeah. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium, Sikeston pulls ahead of Caruthersville 14-7. An extended break there. A Caruthersville player was down injured after that extra point. I can't get a number on him, Matt. But
I can't.
he was
11
down,
maybe?
He was down for a pretty good while. And
I have an 11. Maxwell Hunter? But I can't.
Pretty gingered
Oh,
coming
sorry.
off.
Number 10 is.
That's Jasmine Thomas, the fumble return touchdown. So.
And yes, we do have a telestrator.
Yeah.
It is in the R&D right now. They're just letting me mess with it. It is really cool.
Bulldogs set to kick. Blaine Sadler is the kickoff guy with Mauricio Bautista out with a soccer game. Another onside kick. That time it's recovered by Jermaine Caruthers.
I'm guessing these are, I say designed. I guess they're called, Derek, would you say?
I would say so, yeah. I don't know, but I would guess.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's getting a read or something along those lines. Looks like they just say go up there and onside kick it, which, okay.
Yeah.
We're one of two.
Yeah. I would take that every time.
I would, and as right now our defense is playing pretty well, so we're not putting ourselves in a huge hole here.
We've only seen 3 plays from Caruthersville. Here's play number 4. Quarterback keeps it. Slippery gets away from a couple and got about 5.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about last week. We had chances to bring their ball carriers down in the backfield, but we were tackling a little high, and I'm not being critical. I'm just saying we're going to have to tackle obviously a little lower than that.
Not critical, just calling what you see.
Right.
Yep. That's Jared Hudgens is the Caruthersville quarterback. He play action, or I guess that would more of a read option type play to Sammy Bryant. Sammy Bryant, number 3 in the backfield. He's their primary ball carrier. And he does not get it this time. It's a pass. This time it's open, and look at the speed that Caruthersville has. He just ran away.
Just like we said, they're not a very good passing team, right?
Josiah Lockridge on that reception. And he ran away from Sikeston's secondary,
yes, he did.
Including Atkins, who is Sikeston's fastest player.
Yes.
But that's the book on Caruthersville. Tons of speed.
Yep. Well, the book, too, is make them beat you passing, and he slipped behind our defenders, and he just had a foot race with Keon and outraced him to the end zone. Really nice play. They had one guy basically downfield.
Sikeston probably keying on Bryant, on that running game.
Yes.
Forcing Caruthersville to throw. So here's Caruthers with a chance to tie the game. He kicks it up and through. We're all knotted up. 4:56 left in the first quarter, 14 all. We're going to take a break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckmeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case. You are our neighbors.
Back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium, Caruthersville just tied the game, 14 apiece against the Sikeston Bulldogs. Up tempo, high scoring. Turnovers, fumble returns, big plays. You can't be bored so far.
I was going to say, holy cow. Now, would you onside kick if you were them?
I think I would kick it deep, just see if Sikeston can maintain their offense. Another kick deep to Atkins, caught it to 7. Atkins buying some time right up the middle. Had a pretty big gap there. And gets it to the 36. Yeah, we mentioned last week against Cape Central, Sikeston, it seemed like the entire night Sikeston was inside the 20, backed up. So far, at least this game, Sikeston has had favorable field position.
We've had, great field position. Both times on the kickoff, it's been outside the 30, and then after we turned it over and then held them on 3 straight plays, we had it in their end of the field. So we've had really good field position starting field position.
Atkins in motion again. Holcomb gets it up the middle. Big hole. And they got a hold of his jersey and finally got him down.
Yep.
Gain of about 16 on that play by Holcomb.
Holcomb is closing in on.
Well, if he had probably 48 on the first carry, had another 10 or 12, so he's probably got about 70 now.
I would say he's closing in on 70. He may have 100 before the end of the first quarter.
Holcomb again. Another big hole. He gets about 4 on that one. So Sikeston, very clearly, Sikeston's offensive line is creating bigger holes than what they did against Cape Central.
Correct.
Cape Central's defense had a lot to do with that,
That is correct. That is correct. Sikeston's showing that they can run the ball as well, but Pierce has thrown some really nice passes all night. When he's had the time, his guys have gotten open. He's gotten the ball right to him.
Holcomb with 2 straight carries. Make that 3. This time they ready for it. Lost about 3 on that one. 3rd and long now for the Bulldogs.
I will say the plays that I've seen between the two teams have been, they're tackling and they're tackling hard, but they're helping each other up. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Knock them down and then help them up.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Hey,
I've heard a guy that says that a lot, right?
Yeah, knock them down. I don't care, but help them back up.
Correct.
We're not
Nothing dirty. There's nothing dirty going on. I like it.
Baker flushed from the pocket. Looking,
get rid of it.
And he just, he ran out of bounds. Just throw it away at that point.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a big loss on that play. Maybe about a 6, not quite 6, about a 4-yard loss on that play.
Number 12, here's Baker, quarterback, forced out of bounds.
At that point, once you get to the sideline, just throw it down out of bounds.
So the rule at that point is it has to get back to the line of scrimmage, correct?
I think that's right, yeah.
And if it doesn't, it's not intentional grounding.
Once you're out of the pocket.
Yes. Basically outside of the hash
assuming
marks.
high school rules are consistent with college game.
Yes.
They change these things all the time.
Right.
There's all kinds of differences. I'm speaking with the knowledge of how the college game is refereed.
Correct. And we are back, or Myron Sanders back to punt, who had some really good punts last week.
Big high punt this time.
Another good punt. Yeah, really good punt, Myron. Great punt. Great punt. Now, I know before, we've had Keon back there to get a read to determine, maybe he can pick up a first down or make a big play.
Yeah.
But
that hasn't been working. It worked against Crystal City,
right.
But I think that at least
other teams have picked up on that, decided that they're not going to give up that play, so they have decided to just keep, they'll keep guys there and basically keep a spy on him, and then punting is not his strong suit, so he's decided to. Coach changed it up, and now Myron's had 2 really good kicks last week and tonight.
Myron's got a big leg. He's just a sophomore, and he had good hang time on that punt.
Oh! Oh, my gosh, we missed the ball. We didn't get it. Hit it right. It was right. We did get it. Oh, I'm sorry. It looked like it hit us in the face mask, and we didn't catch it.
So
watch
Jeremiah
this replay.
Seegers, number 61, Jeremiah Seegers came up with it.
Oh, I guess we did get it. Yep.
Seegers out-wrestled whoever was down there in the pile and came up with it.
It surprised Lane.
I saw what you saw. I think it was Lane Meyer had a chance to get it out of the air.
Well, it just surprised him.
Yeah.
It hit the quarterback in the face and came right to him, and you're not ready for that.
So Caruthersville's first turnover.
Right.
Sikeston has 2 already, and Sikeston with a golden chance here to take the lead. Holcomb breaking tackles.
Get in there.
And he
scores.
Atta
baby, Kenneth. Atta baby.
So about a 12-yard run there or so. I didn't get the mark.
That's what they called it, 12
here's your
yards.
replay. Holcomb, watch this, just breaking tackles at the initial line of scrimmage. Then, of course, at that point, could just waltz into the end zone. So the Bulldogs reclaim the lead. Look at all the scoring, Matt. 250 in the first quarter. And the Bulldogs are up 20-14. I'm not sure I expected this.
I will have to say I did not.
Sadler kicks it up and through. The Bulldogs lead 21-14.
That was a really nice kick. The first one was wasn't as strong, but the last two have been really nice kicks by Blaine. I'm very proud of those. Those are nice kicks.
It's quite a backup kicker, isn't it?
Absolutely. What a weapon to have there.
Let's take a quick station break. Get some advertisers on the board. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Here at Sikeston Public School Stadium, Sikeston Bulldogs move ahead of Caruthersville 21-14. Back and forth. This fourth quarter has gone.
Now Blaine is lining up as if he's going to kick it off. We talked about that during the break. It looks as if he will kick this.
My prediction was he was going to kick away this time. Sikeston tried 2 onside kicks. They actually got 1. But he's going to onside it again. Prove me wrong, right? So this time Caruthersville fields it again. That was number 70 on the reception, or the catch there, Austin Brooks.
He was going to have to catch that or eat it.
Yeah.
That would hit him right in between the numbers.
Square in the chest. You want that ball to take a dive right at his feet.
Well, yeah, you want it to kick and go over, up and over. Dexter all over East Prairie, 23-0, by the way, Deej, in the first quarter.
Dexter still rolling.
At Dexter.
Yeah. Yeah, most onside kicks, you kick it on the ground, it takes those crazy bounces.
Right.
I don't think he was intending to. I think he was just trying to hit a rocket right at a guy and have it ricochet back.
Yep.
High snap. Sammy Bryant gets it and somehow gets about a yard out of that.
Yep. Still haven't brought him down. Bottled him up pretty good there.
That play was messed up from the start.
You can just tell the timing of that thing was off we had to jump up and get the snap, and then all of a sudden it's all over the place.
He still got a yard out of it.
He did.
2nd and 9. Caruthersville with a nice crowd over there.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're 3-0. I mean, they've got something to cheer for sure. Still 2 minutes ago in this first quarter.
I know, this one's going to take a while with all the scoring. Bryant on the toss sweep. He's got a lot of room.
Yeah.
Arm tackles, Matt, and they're missing them, and that's going to be a touchdown. 51-yard run by Sammy Bryant. Sikeston tried about 3 or 4 arm tackles, and those weren't working.
Those are not going to work. Good job by Caruthersville. They're thinking, okay, running between the tackles is not going to work, and they just set up a pitch, and they set the edge, and we did not do a good job.
There's another. So about 2 arm tackles he got through. You got to break down on him. At that point, it's whoever that secondary defender was, that's no man's land for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you're out on the island there. There's
Banks
not a
rowing was the last one left. There's no way. So Bulldogs are going to have to, obviously on the toss sweep, they're going to go back to that. You know that.
Absolutely.
Caruthers is going to be short on that kick, so Sykes is going to retain the lead. 21-20 now.
Wow.
1:56 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
In the first quarter.
Back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium.
Just saying, 6 touchdowns inside of the first quarter, and we're still not done yet.
21-20, Sikeston leading the Tigers.
6 combined touchdowns, I should say.
Sikeston leading the Tigers, 1:56 left in the first. They were just trading points. Caruthersville that time missed an extra point. Then the way this game has gone, that could come into play.
Definitely, because now they're going to be chasing points all night.
And if you're Sikeston, you're thinking, my gosh, we probably need to score every possession because
Right.
these guys are so explosive. You see the speed they have.
Yes.
Once they're in the open field, we're not catching these guys. Little squib kick there, fielded by Lane Meyer. He just elected to fall on it. He had a little room. He could have run a little ways.
He did. He's probably been coached to say, if you catch that, just get on the ground.
Yep. He's not your normal return guy. He's usually a blocker.
Right.
And Bulldogs, again, with good field position, this time at the 33.
155. This has been a 32, 33-minute quarter.
They'd be here till midnight at this rate. And especially with the long halftime and the homecoming.
Right.
Bulldogs back to the line of scrimmage. Baker looking to throw, going deep again. Atkins has it.
Oh, my goodness
and another
gracious.
catch.
We call this, Deej, defense optional.
Yeah.
That's another Bulldog first down.
27 yards on that play.
I tell you what, that's a heck of a pass, too.
Yeah, very nice. You
right
saw Atkins,
up the seam.
Atkins had to go up and get that one, but put it right where he could get it.
Yep.
Nice ball and nice catch. Sikeston quickly to the line of scrimmage. Baker fakes it to Holcomb and keeps it. Picks up about 6. Flags everywhere on the end of that play.
Did not see what happened. Oh, face mask. It's going to tack on. Is this garden variety, Derek?
The way those flags flew in, and
Yeah, it looks like a 15-yarder.
those flags flew in angry. You can see just
Angry.
sometimes kind of a weak face mask, they kind of flop it in the air. Those flags came flying in from multiple directions.
So that will be 15 yards added on to the end of that, looks like.
Yeah, if that is what they do indeed call.
Let's get the call
It
here.
is a personal foul,
Yeah.
face mask
Foul against Caruthersville.
against the Tigers.
So that is not a garden variety.
No. We're going to call that one the violent one or the opposite of garden variety.
You know, I didn't see his head jerk, but
No.
I wasn't paying attention. For
He
that,
was
though.
in a pile, so it was hard for us to see. Sikeston in business now at the 18. Atkins, that one's blown dead. Atkins was going to get it on a fly sweep. And Sikeston's had about 3 of those tonight. Motion penalties or whatever they're calling.
5-yard penalty, first and 15 Bulldogs.
And we're behind the sticks again. We just need to get some play to or some room to work, right, Deej?
Yeah, that's more yards.
Right. That's what the Rams used to say. They get too close, they couldn't score.
Yeah. Here comes Holcomb dancing his way through the middle. Gets the penalty yards back and then some.
Really nice pickup. Kind of picked his way through there. Reminiscent of, not the same, but in the same mind of like a Jaqueline Wiggins. When Jaqueline, it seemed, thinking, how he's going to have to pick up the pace, and all of a sudden he's gone.
It
And
never.
He kind of looked like he was picking his spots, and that looked like what Kenneth was trying to do
It
there.
never looked like Jaqueline was running full speed.
No, but yet,
until he was in the open field.
right until he outran everybody.
Pierce looking to throw the sideline. Mason King on the catch this time.
Mason.
Had a nice little move where he might have gotten the first down. It's going to be close.
They are marking him just a hair short. Looks like MOD on the yardstick there, a yard marker.
Yeah.
Is that MOD?
3rd and inches. Bulldogs.
I can't see from here. Sikeston now with a 3rd and 1, a very short one. That was Mason King's first catch of the night. Holcomb tackled in the backfield, and Sikeston is going to have 4th and about 3.
Yeah. What do you do here, Deej?
Well,
You kick it?
I think they go for it here.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Well, we'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let this quarter run out, then we'll figure out what we're going to do. That's
Yeah.
the game plan, I'm sure.
that brings us to the end of the first quarter.
Finally.
Sikeston leading Caruthersville 21-20. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
All this year's annual foundation sponsors, we truly appreciate your commitment to the student.
Back here at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium, Sikeston Bulldogs leading the Caruthersville Tigers 21-20. Now faced with a 4th and 3. And I presume they're going to go for it. Got a first quarter score around the area. Jackson leading Farmington 21-0 in the first quarter. Up big on the Knights. That is Sikeston's opponent next week.
Correct.
Which
Farmington.
we will have here, right here on the Bulldog Nation Network, right here at Sikeston Public School Stadium.
We promise we do have some away games this year.
It's a fairly unprecedented schedule.
It's
4
really
straight home
different.
games. And Sikeston has homecoming this early in the season. It's just kind of how the schedule fell.
Right. And by the way, we'll get a chance to talk about that. What an unbelievable scene every year. If there weren't 1,000 people there, I will.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't find a parking spot. Let me
I would
put it
be
that way.
surprised.
There's plenty of parking around this place, and I had to
Yes.
drive a long ways to find a spot to park. All right, here we go. 4th and 3. What are the Bulldogs going to do? Big play here, really, for both teams. Caruthersville, of course, wanting to get the big stop. Sikeston wanting to take control of this game. Holcomb. Oh, we got a busted play, Matt. And that's going to be a sack. So Holcomb moved from kind of next to where Baker was in kind of the pistol shotgun and moved behind him. And Holcomb went one way, Baker turned the other, and led to that. So Sykes is going to come away with no points on that play, and Caruthersville is going to take possession.
That was obviously some mixed signals there. I was surprised that we didn't throw some kind of quick screen, because again, against Dexter, we had a lot of success with that early. But coaches know better than I do, for sure.
Referees are conferring about something. Don't really know what they could be talking about after that. But Caruthersville will have possession. They got a long ways to go, but as you have seen, the speed they possess, they are in range, as they say.
It's like they're coming this way with an extra blocker. Here they come, trying to get him on the edge.
Bryant scored on a toss sweep the previous possession. That time they kind of more off tackle.
Right.
And he still got 4 yards out of it.
You can see they're trying to get him outside for sure. By the way, Deej, in between this play, I want to mention the crew that we have behind us actually doing all the work. On the cameras are Stephen Beidler, Ben Klein, and Elizabeth Hawkins. On graphics, Josh I, and directing, Mr. Steve Beidler.
Yeah, they're doing the work. We're just sitting here talking about a football game.
Absolutely. Of course, I still got a little bone to pick with them now, letting me use my telestrator. They showed it to.
Oh, miscommunication by the Tigers that time. Hudgens actually got a little bit out of it.
They just teased me with it, Deej.
Yeah. Pickup of 2. That makes it 3rd and 5. Matt has been asking for this telestrator all year.
I've been asking for it since I've gotten up here however many years ago.
And they have a telestrator. They showed it to you. You got to play with it, and then they took it from you.
You know, that's like Indian givers is what we used to call that.
3rd and 5 for the Tigers.
All right, Bulldogs, let's bow our neck here. Let's get this offense off the field and
Tried to draw
score
the Bulldogs
again.
offsides there. Nothing happening there, and they're going to call timeout. So 10:45 left in the second quarter. Caruthersville takes timeout. Sikeston leading 21-20. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Back here live at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium, Caruthersville. We're just talking about Farmington. Coach Stalker's got it in my brain now. So let's switch over to that, though.
Yep.
Jackson is playing Farmington tonight, and Coach Stalker mentioned that Farmington's coach now is Brent Eckley, the former coach at Jackson.
Correct.
He left Jackson 3 years ago, I
was
believe.
just going to say,
I think he spent 2 years at Harbear, or however you pronounce that, in Arkansas, or wherever over there in Arkansas.
Right.
Somewhere out there in the northwest section of Arkansas, and he came back to Missouri. He's coaching Farmington now.
That was a good pickup for Farmington, I'll have to say.
Yeah, he's an excellent coach. 3rd and 5. Quick throw. Low pass to Bryant. No, it wasn't Bryant. Excuse me. That was number 2, Donzel Foster.
Did that ball hit the ground? I mean, obviously not. It just has
he only got about 2 on that play, and it's going to be 4th and 3. What's Caruthersville going to do? They're pretty far back in their own territory.
We're lining up like we expect a punt, but their quarterback is their kicker. So I wouldn't get too, get too froggy, as they say.
They're showing punt.
Well, we got to get somebody off the field. Yeah, we're just going to make sure that they punt it. We called timeout because we weren't sure how many guys we had on the field.
I think our guys were just certain they would probably go for it, and then when they didn't, Sikeston had some confusion. So we'll lead us to another timeout for us. Watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Here at Sikeston, Caruthersville versus the Bulldogs. Bulldogs leading 21-20. We mentioned the Jackson-Farmington game. That's a big SEMO conference matchup. Jackson ranked 5th in Class 6. Farmington ranked 8th in Class 5. So that's a huge matchup for the conference and kind of statewide attention. Caruthersville is going to punt. They get it away. Big high spiral.
Yeah.
Sikeston didn't have anybody back.
Look at that. Took a Sikeston bounce.
That thing bounced backwards 10 yards.
Okay.
So a beautiful looking punt that
kick.
took a bad bounce for the Tigers.
That's one you'd want to have when you're trying to pin the other team in the end zone.
You want that one to bounce at the 1 and bounce backwards.
Right.
I remember,
the Bulldogs have it on the 51, right?
Yeah, that's what we say. I remember years ago, Sikeston, I'll never forget this, Sikeston was playing Mayfield, Kentucky. He was a powerhouse out of Kentucky, and we actually beat them. They came over here, and we beat them 27-0 in 1994. It was just a slosh pit, just
rain.
The field was just pure water. It just rained all day, and we had a punt that went all the way to the 1 and just sat there and spun in a circle in the mud. You knew it was going our way that night when that stuff's happening. Terrell Williams with a nice shifty move, and he's out of bounds. About a gain of 12. A nice play there. A little short pass by Baker. Terrell makes the first guy miss and then runs to the sideline. That's how you do it.
I was just going to say, those are so hard.
Yep.
In even in college and in NFL, they talk about that play there, putting your guy out there and making those plays in open space. You put your one defender and he's got one chance, and the problem is your guy sort of uses his momentum against him, kind of touch him and just let him go, get past you, then you make a juke and you're upfield for 10 yards.
Tough tackles to make when you're out there by yourself. A lot of room for those offensive guys to move. Motion again. Baker keeps it. He's ahead for about 4 or 5. You do that every time you're in business.
Right.
Number 12, Pierce Baker on the carry.
Gain of 4 there. Sikeston is not afraid to use Baker's legs. He had a really good season last year running the football, somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 yards rushing, which is pretty good for a quarterback. And he threw for a lot.
He did.
This time Holcomb tries to get outside. He gets about 3 himself. Sikeston's going to be faced with 3rd and 4.
He made a really nice juke in the backfield, and the defender went low to try to take his knees out, or not hurt him. I don't mean it like that. Trying to tackle him low, go for his legs. He made a nice little side step and a skip and got around him and picked up positive yards.
3rd and 3, 8:29 left in the second quarter. Sikeston leading Caruthersville 21-20.
All things remain the same here. I think the Bulldogs, again, if we don't have some catastrophic play, I think we're probably in 4-down territory. But I'd rather just go ahead and pick it up on this play.
Baker's going to keep it, and we moved again.
Flag on the play. Motion
At that time, it looked like the snap was late.
5-yard.
Everybody was kind of leaning forward, and the snap didn't come as quickly as they thought. It looks like they're going on a hand count or a clap.
So it's now 3rd and 8. That time they had Jared Waters in there to lead block. And when we see Jared coming in at kind of that slot area,
right,
tight end type position, you know that Baker could be running behind him. Baker looking to throw, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 8. What's Sikeston going to do? They could elect to go for it or try to pin Caruthersville with a punt. This could also be one of those pooch punt situations.
Yeah. Our offense is staying on the field right now.
Yeah.
I think they're mulling this over. We might call timeout.
They're calling something. Let's see what Baker does. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a pooch punt here. But they may just go for it. Well, they're going to run out of time.
Have to hustle.
4 seconds on the play clock. Baker's going to go ahead and pass it. He's looking deep. That's intercepted. Number 2, Donzel Foster. Penalty flag is down. Donzel Foster with the interception, and they get him down at the 47. Let's see what the penalty is.
Flag on the play.
Looks like they're saying it's our coaching staff thinks it's against them. I pushed him in the back.
It's in the area of
pass interference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're calling.
And that is exactly what it is.
They just shoved him down is what the coaches were saying.
I wonder if we might have a replay on that, possibly. Let's see what we can see. Here's Baker looking deep, and it's hard to tell from there. So clearly, though, the flag came in. Caruthersville's not objecting to it.
No.
And
it came in quick. It came in even before they intercepted the pass.
Yeah. So that's a 15-yard penalty, and that will be enough for a first down.
Sikeston catching a break there as far as that's an automatic first down and keeps the drive going, nullifies another turnover. Would have been the 3rd on the night, correct, Deej?
That would have been the 3rd, but, pass interference, of course.
Right.
There's a reason he probably caught it so wide open because he pushed the guy out of the way.
our receiver was on the ground.
So Sikeston with a fresh set of downs now at the 20. Here comes Williams in motion, and here's another flag.
Goodness gracious.
That one's against the Bulldogs as well.
Flag on the play. Motion against the Bulldogs.
I don't know what they're doing. There must be some kind of movement.
Look, that time it looked like the right guard moved, but I'm not sure.
But that's at least the 5th one tonight.
Yeah, it's 25 yards. I was hopeful we were going to play some clean football, and thus far, even though we're leading, it hasn't been the cleanest game we've played. We played two clean games, I thought, against Cape and Dexter. Even though we didn't win, I thought they were clean as far as not a lot of penalties.
Looking to the end zone. He's got a man open, and it's incomplete.
My goodness.
That was Mason King, the intended receiver.
Pass intended for number 5, Mason King.
I couldn't see
Looked like
if
he
almost got to his hands or not.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked like he caught it and the defender sort of punched up on the ball and knocked it loose.
From here, it looked like a pretty ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so far away that you couldn't see what Caruthersville's defender was doing. 2nd and 15 now. Baker looking to throw again, looking long again.
That's a tough.
That was overthrown a little bit over Terrell Williams' head.
That opposite hash, throwing outside of the opposite hash, is a really long throw.
Yeah. That one was a little high. Sikeston, 3rd and 15 now. 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Say Caruthersville they've been pretty consistent thus far. They've been blitzing, sending multiple guys at Pierce in these obvious passing situations, and they did it again. That
was a well-designed play,
yes.
But it went right through Holcomb's hands, and Caruthersville had people bearing down on him. Even if he had caught it, I don't think he would have gotten very far, because Caruthersville seemed to be ready for it.
I'll tell you what, that ball, when it gets tipped like that, you start to pucker up a little bit, because if they catch that, they're going the other way.
4th and 15. Sikeston will no doubt go for this.
I was going to say, I think at this point you're on the 25. I don't know that Blaine could kick a 42-yarder. It may be outside of his range. I'm not sure.
Sikeston got behind the sticks with a motion penalty, and they've attempted 3 straight passes. Baker's going to roll out. He's going to look. He's hit immediately.
Oh.
He got nailed.
And he caught it for a touchdown. Holy cow.
There we go. Keon Atkins with the catch. He went up and got it.
Keon just went up and out jumped him. He sort of made a.
Here's your replay, Matt.
He just almost like he just got position on him. Just went up and got it.
Yeah, just posted him up like in basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
So Baker took a massive hit, and he's the holder, and he's coming out of the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. Backup holder is Jace Drake.
Holding his right, or not holding, he's sort of favoring his right arm, which is his throwing arm.
He absolutely got nailed, but that
clean. It was clean.
Yeah,
there was nothing wrong with that.
It's football.
It's just football, correct.
And let's see if Jace Drake, coming cold off the bench, can get this hold down. He does, but the kick was low, so that kind of gets Caruthersville back on track because they missed their extra point earlier.
Yeah.
27-20, Bulldogs ahead. 7:48 to go in the second quarter. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckmeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
Sikeston is ahead 27-20. Pierce Baker kind of rolled out, threw it deep to Atkins in one-on-one coverage. And Atkins with a great catch kind of went up, posted up the defender, and just went up and got it. Baker took a huge hit on the play.
He did.
And he seems to be fine, just watching him on the sidelines. Kyle Lamar, the trainer, wrapped up his right elbow, it looked like. That's probably where he took a helmet to his right elbow.
Yeah, Kyle was on it quick.
Yeah. And
best in the business.
It may have messed up the timing on the extra point because Baker is also the holder. They brought him out, brought in a backup holder, and the extra point was low. So there's another onside kick attempt, if you're even calling them. I think they just want to keep it away from the return man is the main thing.
Well, Deej, I didn't even consider that. That's a very valid point.
Yeah. Well, Caruthersville's speed is they just have superior speed to Sikeston, and their best chance to use that speed is to kick a deep kickoff to them.
Yeah, that's a good point. And if we kick it out of bounds, then they can make us kick it again, or they get it at the 10 yards from where it went out, or something. I forget the rule. But
they can take it at 35, or you back them up 5, make them re-kick.
There we go. Yeah, it's probably just as good to do this.
Especially if they have a chance to get it, which they did get one. So here comes Foster. Look at the speed he's got, Matt, and he gets way up ahead for a gain of about 17 for Donzel Foster, number 2 for the Tigers.
Again, I feel like our defensive line is getting a pretty decent surge.
There's Foster kind of
1, 2,
finding
3.
his way through.
broke probably 4 or 5 tackles to get there. Feel like we're getting hands on them in the backfield. We're just not doing a good job of bringing them down.
Sykeston's tackling has not been on point tonight. And, of course, their speed may have something to do with that.
Their speed has a lot to do with it.
They're so fast, and you're reaching for them. Caruthersville is quickly into Bulldog territory at the 33.
Bryant's lined up right behind the quarterback.
Bryant gets it. Tries to get outside. Lane Meyer, I believe, had his grasp on him. Didn't get him down,
yeah.
but at least slowed him down.
He did. You can see that time.
Excuse me, that may have been Sam McGill.
Okay, but what we talk about is setting the edge, and Sam did not let his offensive or the person blocking him set the edge. Sam set the edge, so he was able to contain Sammy Bryant, get a hand on him. Here comes the cavalry, and they bring him down for a 1-yard loss.
I'm going to correct myself. I believe it was Mason that was over there, Mason King.
Okay.
It's hard to see their numbers, folks.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. And I don't have my binoculars.
And we have a monitor here in front of us as well.
Hudgens looking to throw.
Second pass of the night.
Dropped. He had a man with maybe a little.
No, is that right? Second pass of the night, Deej? One went for a touchdown, and.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I don't recall another pass.
Sikeston had pretty good coverage there, even if it was caught.
Right.
But
right. Again, I would.
To number 17, he's going to be close to the marker. Number 17 is Jeremiah Jackson. And he is going to be a yard or two short.
They are. You can see that we did a good job of turning him back into traffic and not letting him get outside, but he still found a lane and picked up 11 yards, 10 yards, I guess. 4th and 1. This would be a big play here if we can get a stop. Obviously, he's under center. We're looking for the push here.
The tush push.
Tush push. Yep, they got it.
You got about 10.
Goodness gracious.
I actually did not know tush push was allowed in high school. It used to be.
Right.
Again, there's different rules.
Right.
But look at this tush push. I mean, he started at the 25, and he's ended up
almost to the 15.
Yeah. Tush push. They stole that from Bush push.
That's correct.
Against my Fighting Irish. I'm still not happy about that, which was illegal at the time.
Wait a minute. Did they go to jail? Was it illegal or against the
should've.
rules?
They should have. They cheated.
It was against the rules.
Hudgens keeps it. He's got a big gap, and he's going to score.
Wow.
Touchdown, Tigers.
He totally fooled the defense that time.
Fooled everybody.
15-yard run by number 9, Jared Hodgkins.
Hudgens actually has some pretty good speed himself. You see how well he runs the ball. He got outside, and there's just nobody was going to get him. And Caruthersville closes the gap once again. Could be who has the ball last.
That's kind of what we've talked about a few times. They're going for 2.
Caruthersville's going to try to get the lead here.
So watch Bryant in the back. He's the deep eye there.
They get it to Bryant. He's in. So
walked
Caruthersville takes the lead 28-27 with 5:08 left in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Back here at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium, Caruthersville with a scoring drive there, taking the lead with the 2-point conversion. Now leading the Sikeston Bulldogs 28-27 with 5:08 left here in the half.
Deej, what kind of adjustments do you think we need to make at half? Ask them not to run so fast, maybe?
Yeah. I don't know. You've got to quit arm tackling for one.
Yeah.
And contain them. They've contained them on a couple different drives. They've held them, forced a couple punts. There's a deep kick to Mason King, I believe. He's trying to get outside. He's not got any blockers over there, but he somehow gets around the edge, and he crosses the 30.
Again, we're getting out across the 30 on our
There was not a blocker out there, but he somehow got around the edge.
Mason not slow, but he's not a speed merchant, as they would say.
Mason runs well.
He does.
Yeah, he's not. You wouldn't think he would outrun Caruthersville's players, but he did on that play.
He sure did.
Sikeston will have 1st and 10 at the 32.
If nothing else, Deej, this has been very entertaining. It's worth $3, or I guess worth your time sitting here watching at home if you're watching with us.
Here comes Williams on the fly sweep. He's got a lot of room out there. Holcomb trying to block. There's a late penalty flag coming in.
Is that in the area of holding?
I would think so. That's going to wipe off about a 9-yard run by Williams, if that is holding.
We're waiting for the call as well.
And if it is holding, it will be from that spot where that flag is. So
I apologize, I had to sneeze.
So from the 35, they'll back it up 10 yards from there. Should be placed at the 25. That'll make it
now,
1st and 16.
I was just going to say that's what they call a spot foul. It's from where, not from the line of scrimmage. It's from the spot of the foul. 10 yards.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the infraction. And once again, Sikeston behind the sticks. That's been a problem tonight.
Looks like Caruthersville sending the.
And Holcomb gets most of it back, and then some maybe. They're going to mark it right at the original line of scrimmage.
Okay, so it's 2nd and 10. It's still manageable.
I think you're right. I think Holcomb he's either eclipsed 100 or he's right at it.
Oh, he's got to be at least at 100.
We don't have statistics, but just my mental game is counting it up.
Oh, it's on point, Deej. I can tell you that. Jared Waters, you see, enter the game.
And that one goes to Holcomb again. He's got a lot of room there. Picks up about 9.
Okay.
You got Jared Waters in the game, run behind him, Matt.
That's exactly, if you recall, we played a game against Kennett a few years ago, and it was the exact same thing. We see Coach May there in the golf cart, Deej.
Got the headset on.
Oh, yeah, he's talking to him.
He's not just hanging out down there. He's got his headset on.
Oh, no. He's involved. You can count on that.
3rd and 1. Holcomb again. Sikeston's running game is on point tonight, so a gain of about 5 there.
Really nice pickup after that holding penalty put us behind the sticks.
Nice job. There's 3:32 to go in the half. Clock is ticking away.
Can the Dogs hang on to this and score and not give the ball back to them?
That'd be my plan if I was the one coaching.
Right.
Don't let them have the ball back. Score with 1 second or no time left.
Do they get the ball at half?
Sikeston started with the ball.
Yeah.
Sikeston is, I believe, buying into that. Here's Will Lape, and he dropped it. That was right in his hands. It was set up for a pretty good play there.
Yeah,
but I think his eyes moved downfield before he watched that ball in. That makes it 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. Here comes Jared Waters back into the game. Sikeston taking their time calling this play.
Well, the clock's not running, so it's not.
Well, play clock
is. Yeah, we're down to 7 on the play clock now. We're going to have to call timeout. Yep.
They took their time on that one. I could tell how that was brewing. So we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A Corp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Sikeston called timeout, faced with a 2nd and 10. Bulldogs are trailing Caruthersville 28-27 with 3:15 left in the half. Sikeston at their own 49, trying to reclaim this lead before the half.
Caruthersville, I was sitting here noticing, Derek, Caruthersville has a lot of kids that go both ways. That could play into the Bulldogs' hands. Sikeston has a few that goes both ways as well.
Yeah.
When I say goes both ways, I mean play offense and defense.
Yeah,
their quarterback plays both sides as well. I think he's their safety or maybe their middle linebacker. And so late in the game, late third quarter, it could start to wear on them.
Baker drops back. He's flush from the pocket. Get rid of it. He does throw it. That time he threw it away. So
yeah. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, good job that time getting rid of it instead of just you run out of bounds. That's where the ball's marked,
right? And
that's what he did earlier. And I'm sure as soon as that happened, he got coached up. Say, throw that ball away.
Yes, correct.
3rd and 10 now.
Yeah, we need to pick up this first down, and as they say, keep the clock moving.
Baker looking. He's got Williams. He caught
hang on
it.
to it.
Somehow he caught that ball, Matt.
Tell you what, he went through. That looked like that went through a few sets of hands there.
Watch this throw by Baker. You got
unbelievable
Williams.
plays.
He threw into traffic and just enough separation. It was a perfectly thrown
Actually, it
ball.
wasn't. Yeah, it didn't go through hands. Sorry, I totally missed that. Just an unbelievable pass.
Yeah, perfectly thrown ball. And Williams with a great catch. First down for the Bulldogs, 2:59 and counting.
Big pickup there.
Another little out this time intended for Atkins. That one comes free, incomplete.
So a really good play design there. Keon catches that. He's got a lot of green grass in front of him, I can tell you, because he had the defender on his hip, but he just wasn't able to haul it in. Had a little zip on that one.
Yeah. Jared Waters back in. Typically, I think I know what that means, but let's see.
Running right behind him on like a little counter almost.
Jared can roll out and get the ball, and they do try that with Holcomb's tackle in the backfield. Jared is not only just a blocking guy, as we saw earlier. He can get out there and catch, too.
It looked like their quarterback saw that, too. Every time Jared comes in, they're running behind him, and he just slipped a block and went in there and tackled Kenneth in the backfield. Now we're behind the sticks again, 3rd and 13. So far, we've been able to pick up some nice plays on 3rd down.
Baker looking deep. It's overthrown. He tried Atkins.
He was open.
Yeah, wide open. If that ball is accurate, that would be a touchdown. But he overthrew him a bit. And now it's 4th and 13.
I think we're going. I don't think we have any choice, do we?
Yeah, you definitely go for this. You're only at the 31. You could sit there and punt the ball, but likely go in the end zone. You gain 11 yards out of it.
Right.
So Sikeston will go for it.
Let's pick this up. What do you say?
Trips this way. Baker turning one way, turning the other, looking downfield. He's got Will Ape wide open, and Will's got the first down.
Attaboy, what a nice play. I didn't see what Will did on that play, but all the other receivers cleared out, and that left a huge gap underneath. You saw the backer come up and try to take Pierce, and that just left him wide open. Yeah. That's just an easy toss there.
Will just kind of went out there and sat in that soft area. And Baker with a nice job rolling to his left. Nice play on the run.
Those are tough throws, throwing against your body like that.
Baker keeps it this time. He's still on his feet and brought down at the 3.
Can we
Clock ticking away, now going under 2 minutes.
I was going to say, no, I couldn't tell if we could get another first down, so looks like we're going to.
Yeah, ball's on the 3. Second and goal at the 3. Sikeston with a nice drive. They've had some adversity on this drive and have overcome 2 third and longs. Baker hands off to Holcomb, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost another couple yards.
Literally what they did there, number 7, I'm not sure who that is for Caruthersville, they just had more hats on the line than we did, and he came in untouched and just about took the ball out of Pierce's hands. I mean, as soon as Kenneth got it, he was right on top of him, so he wasn't getting very far.
Sikeston going backwards on that play. Now they're at 3rd and goal at the 6. Option play. Baker keeps it.
Look at that.
Dances on in
Look
there.
Look at that. What a really nice play design there. Really nice play.
Baker, a good job there. Faking the pitch. Here's your replay. You can see Baker fakes the pitch, fools that number 50.
That's Caruthers. Or I think that's Caruthers.
Yeah, Caruthers for Caruthersville. He has been all over the field tonight, but he got fooled on that one.
Say we're going for 2 here. What are we doing?
It appears the Bulldogs are going to call timeout and
discuss the last timeout.
Yeah, they're going to discuss their 2-point play. The 2-point play is crucial in this game
for sure
because Sikeston is only up 5. So take a quick break here. We'll be back for the 2-point conversion.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckmeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
We're back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium. The Bulldogs have reclaimed the lead, 33-28 over Caruthersville, with 1:06 left in the half. Now calling a timeout there to discuss a 2-point conversion. Let's see what they came up with.
They're coming.
Baker's throwing wide open to Jared Waters.
Nice play design.
That was beautiful. So
Waters, he started over there and then just ran a little drag route underneath, and it was wide open.
See if we get a replay of that one. That one was one of those read option plays where he's looks to give. He could run it, and he's got Jared coming in the backside.
It's almost like a read pass option or a run pass option, RPO.
You see that a lot in the college game.
Correct.
And your danger on those plays is linemen downfield.
Yes, correct.
Blocking, and you see that a lot where those linemen get a little too far and it would wipe that play out. But Sikeston with an excellent job running that play. Now head 35-28. We're back on schedule. Both teams are back on schedule.
If you're Caruthersville, do you slide Sammy Bryant up there, move Caruthers and see if he can return this ball? They're not, obviously.
Yeah.
But you got to think they're expecting this again. You're thinking Sikeston's not going to kick it. I mean,
I don't know. You would think you'd try to squib it maybe towards the middle. I don't know if you want to give him the ball right at midfield with this much time left. But you don't want to kick it deep. They did kind of pop it in the air over there away from Bryant, but they got multiple. Well, that is Bryant. Excuse me.
Sikeston did a. Oh, don't! I heard the whistle blow that time.
Excuse me, that is Bryant. They kicked it right to Bryant, Matt.
Just as we said, we think he'll squib it again or think he'll onside it.
6-1, half dozen the other. You kicked it. Any one of them are fast, and they're capable of returning.
Right. With 1 minute left, I've about wasted all my good thoughts on things tonight, or at least my reading the murky crystal ball. They're doing the opposite. You'd think they'd have to throw with a minute. I mean, I know that if they get Brian outside, he can obviously score very easily. But let's see what they're going to run it. They're going to try to get him outside.
On the toss, it's about 7.
Well, and the good thing there is they tossed it to the the narrow side of the field, which if I were Caruthersville, I'd try to get him out in space, but I'm not their coach. He knows what he's doing, and I don't.
Caruthersville has one timeout remaining. They don't appear to be in a big hurry,
No.
but another toss this way with Bryant,
Yep.
cutting back, ton of space, and he's out in the backfield.
Oh, I thought he fumbled.
Got tripped up, out in the secondary, I should say, and then I thought he may take that one, Matt.
Oh, my gosh. I thought he fumbled the ball, actually. I guess that was his hand. Oh, now they've called timeout.
Yep.
Their last timeout.
So clock was going to stop. I thought they might try to hurry up and run a play, but let's just keep it here for a minute and discuss what we just saw there. Because I'm telling you, and you can see Bryant right there on the replay, how frustrated. He knew he had a chance to take that one to the house. And that's their most effective play so far,
Yes.
running the football,
Yes.
are those toss sweeps.
Yes. If we can dodge this bullet and go into the half with the lead, will be a big-time play.
That was their last timeout. So anything tackled in bounds, that clock is going to keep running, except for a first down where it stops momentarily.
Can I say Chris Berman? Tick, 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 tick,
Tick,
tick, tick, tick, tick.
So Caruthersville, I believe they're going to be forced to throw here eventually.
At some point, you have to.
Now, they may try one more run here
Right.
just to see what
Right.
happens. Here comes Foster in motion.
And just
fakes
as
to
we
him.
called, they're going to pass.
Pressure from Waters.
That's gonna be
that's going to be
tough.
intense. That's a fumble.
What?
That is a backwards pass, and that will be a fumble out of bounds. The Caruthersville caught a huge break with that ball going out of bounds because Jared had the sack. He tried to just get rid of it, and it would have been intentional grounding, but since it went backwards, it's a fumble.
I missed that. I missed him throwing it.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see it. Oh, my gosh. I thought he was down.
No, he was sacked. He was going to be sacked. He tried to just get rid. There's your penalty flag. I think they're going to call it intentional grounding anyway. But the ball went backwards. I mean, you declined that because
What's that?
they're good.
I don't know. I saw the same thing. So they're asking if we're rolling the clock. I saw the hand wind.
Intentional grounding is the call. And it's a loss of down. And he is running the clock. So clock starts.
I would say they would just sit on this one would be my guess.
After that play, I would think so. So they do take a knee, and that will take it to the half.
Okay.
Interesting end to the half.
What a wild ending.
In my opinion, that's a backwards fumble.
Right.
Now, it didn't matter, of course, but interesting way to end it. That is an appropriate way to end this wild
Unbelievable, the way
first
this
half.
game has gone. Exactly.
This has been a wild one, folks. Sikeston leading at the half, 35-28. I believe we have a 20-minute halftime with homecoming festivities. The band will be playing, I believe it is 20 minutes. Let me check my notes here just to be sure.
And we'll get out of the way for the band to play.
I don't see a time on it, but anyway. That's what we're going with. So 20 minutes. The band will be playing for you here shortly, and then they'll have the homecoming festivities. Matt and I will be back for the start of the third quarter. Enjoy the halftime show.
Whitehead. The drum major is Peyton Mercer. The section leaders are Maya Flores, Kaylin Britton, Olivia Williams, Alexa Lee, Andrew Britton, Tanisha Cotton, Charlie Torres, Zeke Pennington, CJ Popst, Jake Brandon, and Chloe Sloan. This evening, the band will perform a salute to rock and roll. They'll perform September by Earth, Wind, and Fire and Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss. Tonight's halftime performance by the Sikeston Marching Bulldogs is proudly sponsored by Farm Credit. We thank Farm Credit for their generous support of our band program and our student musicians. Please join us in showing your appreciation for their commitment to our community. And now sit back and enjoy the halftime show with their Sikeston Marching Bulldogs. Drum major Peyton Mercer is your band ready. You may take the field in exhibition. of the school song, The Red and Black. Let's have another round of applause for the Sikeston Marching Bulldogs and their outstanding halftime performance. Tonight's show was proudly sponsored by Farm Credit. We thank Farm Credit for their generous support of our student musicians and our community. Go Bulldogs! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sikeston High School is proud to present the 6 young women nominated to be this year's Fall Homecoming Queen candidates. Our first candidate is Miss Caddison Adele. Caddison is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Paul Adele. She is a varsity golf captain, varsity cheerleader, and is on the varsity track team. She's an active member of Key Club, Inspired Presenters, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduation, Caddison plans on attending Harding University to pursue degrees in health services and theological studies. Caddison is being escorted by Mr. Tyler Stanfield. He is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Chris Stanfield. Tyler is a soccer player, a member of Leo Club, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduation, Tyler will attend Southeast Missouri State University to pursue a bachelor's degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Caddison Adele. Our second candidate is Miss Anna Claire Curtis. Anna is the daughter of Mr. Christian Curtis and Miss Sherry Chesser. She is the head cheerleader and a varsity soccer player. Anna is a Red Pepper officer, the vice president for National Honor Society, and an executive member of Student Council. After graduation, Anna will attend a 4-year university to pursue a degree in health sciences before attending medical school. Anna is being escorted by Mr. Carter Hay. Carter is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Blake Hurt. He is a soccer player and a varsity golf player. Carter is an active member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Bleacher Bums, and Future Business Leaders of America. After graduation, Carter will join the Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Claire Curtis. Now, please welcome Miss Susanna Gilmore. Susie is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. John Gilmore. She is your 2025 Student Body Vice President, an active National Honor Society Secretary, and a member of the Red Peppers. She's a member of the varsity cheerleading team and on the competition squad. After graduation, Susie plans on attending the University of Missouri-Columbia to pursue a degree in physical therapy. Susie is being escorted by Mr. C.J. Kurtner. C.J. is the son of Mr. Greg Kurtner and Miss Jessica Campbell. He is a varsity cheerleader. C.J. is a student council officer, active member of Red Peppers, and a member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduation, C.J. plans on attending the University of Alabama to obtain a nursing degree while participating in collegiate cheer. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Susanna Gilmore. Our fourth candidate is Miss Isabel Mitchell. She is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Tim Mitchell. Izzy is a varsity volleyball and varsity soccer player. She is the Red Pepper Vice Cayenne, a student council executive member, and actively involved in the National Honor Society. After graduation, Izzy plans on attending the University of Missouri-Columbia to pursue a degree in journalism. Izzy is being escorted by Mr. Joseph Douglas. Joseph is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Douglas. He is a soccer player and is on the varsity tennis team. He's an active member of Bleacher Bums, Key Club, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduation, Joseph plans on attending a 4-year university to obtain a bachelor's degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Izzy Mitchell. Our next candidate is Miss Cheyenne Parker. She is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Chad Parker. Cheyenne is on the varsity tennis and varsity track teams. She is the Red Pepper Cayenne, president of the National Honor Society, secretary, and student council executive member. After graduation, Cheyenne plans on attending a 4-year university to pursue a degree in business administration. Cheyenne is being escorted by Mr. Blaze Wren. He is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Trey Wren. Blaze is a soccer player and a member of the varsity wrestling team. He's a member of the Bleacher Bums, Link Crew, and Inspired Presenter. After graduation, Blaze will attend a 4-year university to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cheyenne Parker. Our final candidate is Miss Adley Wheeler. Adley is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Justin Wheeler. She is on the varsity golf and varsity cheer teams. Adley is the student body president, an active member of National Honor Society and Red Peppers. After graduation, she plans on attending the University of Mississippi to major in political science before attending law school. Adley is being escorted by Mr. Heath Self. Heath is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Brent Self. Heath is a soccer player, an active member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, a student council officer, and active in Bleacher Bums. After graduation, Heath plans on attending the College of the Ozarks to pursue a medical degree and become a nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adley Wheeler. The Homecoming Queen candidates were nominated by the fall senior athletes and voted on by the student body. The Homecoming Queen is being crowned by Student Body Officer Marley Crook and Student Council Officer Colby Alt. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we announce the 2025 Fall Sports Homecoming Queen, Miss Isabel Mitchell.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dyna-Grow Seed. For real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dyna-Grow Seed. For real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dyna-Grow Seed. For real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give him hell cause I'm leveling up. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level, leveling up.
Back here live at Sikeston Public School Stadium, I'm Derek James, along with the president, Matt Tanner. The Bulldogs back and forth game with Caruthersville. About as exciting as you can get it. I'm not going to say it's the prettiest game ever played, but it's not a dull moment out here, and the Bulldogs are ahead 35-28.
It was definitely entertaining. It was 21-21 at the end of that first quarter, and it might have been well, let's see. Counting halftime, this was almost a 2-hour first half.
Yeah.
It was 8:42 right now, and we're getting ready to kick off.
Yeah, an extended halftime, of course, with homecoming. And, I mean, some games are probably starting the fourth quarter at this point, or nearing halfway through the fourth quarter.
Right.
But here we are. Sikeston will be kicking off to start the second half.
A couple things to note, Deej, before we jump in here. How nice is the field?
It's outstanding.
Unbelievable.
D. Bizzle and his crew,
unbelievable.
Incredible work. I was actually I was up here at the junior high game last night, and one of the administrators from Cape was up here talking. It was actually Garrett Cook, who used to coach here, and he said, this field is incredible. He was talking about how everybody's gone to turf,
yes,
in our conference at least, and there's on the kickoff there, that one's going to go out of bounds, so Caruthersville will have the option of taking that at the 35. Which would be about their best field position of the night, besides the turnovers that they forced. But anyway, he's talking about how Sikeston is kind of unique in that they don't have the turf, and when you have a field that looks as incredible as this,
well,
why would you go to turf?
Right. We talked about it, I think, a couple of weeks ago, Deej, that when the tornado came through earlier this year, it did some damage to the football field, to the practice field, tennis courts, kind of all around. I'm sorry, last year, the one that came through Memorial Day last year. It allowed us to take the insurance money. They stripped the field all the way down literally to the mud, and of course it rained a lot in June. There was mud, and we were giving Dee a hard time, like, man, you got to get this going. Then they had to put the irrigation in and then regrass the field, and it looks unbelievable.
I watched that entire process.
Yes.
I was out here on the track walking around, and Sammy Bryant gets the first carry of the second half, and he may go the distance. There is a flag down in the backfield.
Oh, boy.
Bryant is not going to be caught. There's nobody that can catch him. He is fast. But let's see what the flag is.
They're calling holding.
All the way back at the about 4 yards into the carry, and that whole run's going to come way back. And that's a heartbreaker if you're Sammy.
Oh, man.
Because you just ran 65 yards. And now you're tired and you get nothing out of it.
Well, the Bulldogs caught a break. And, of course, as they say, he might have gotten that big hole because they were holding, right?
They were holding. And who knows, the guy that got held may have made the tackle.
Right. So it's going to be first and probably close to 20.
I think it was 4 yards into the run, so probably first and 16 or something like that would be my guess. Let's see. Well, not quite. Okay, they are going to count off a little more. Yeah, first and
10-yard penalty against the Tigers.
First and 15, first and 16, somewhere right. I don't. Looks more like 6.
But they are behind the sticks.
Yeah.
So
Sammy Bryant just from my eyes, Matt, is as good as advertised.
Unbelievable player.
What a player. He's the best running back that we've seen this year.
Yeah, we didn't get to see Boyd. Again,
Yeah.
we hope he comes back and maybe he can get healthy and get back in there.
Nice play by Jared Waters.
Jared Waters.
That time, yeah, go ahead, Matt.
No, I was just going to say, he just blew that play up. He saw that coming. When they handed it off, he was already in the backfield. What a great play.
Yeah, here's your replay. Jared just gets his mitts on him. I mean, Jared, if he just gets his claws on you, it's going to be a problem for a ball carrier. That was number 17, Jeremiah Jackson.
We caught the end of it, but you saw him shed his blocker so easy, just almost like a swim move, and went right past him and just blew that up from the beginning.
So it's now second and about 20 or so.
They're passing.
Looking deep. Oh, he's got the man beat, but intercepted by the Bulldogs. That is Bennett rolling on the interception.
That a baby. Very nice.
The receiver had a step. I was afraid if the ball was thrown, the receiver had the separation.
It was underthrown.
But it was underthrown, and Bennett.
Actually, he just kind of left the receiver and went and got the ball.
I should correct myself on that, Matt.
Yeah.
He was actually stride for stride with him.
He sure was. Yeah.
I will apologize for that because as the replay shows.
You saw him break off the receiver. He went and got the ball. Great job, Bennett.
Bennett just went and read it and made a play. Excellent
he sure
job.
did. He sure did.
Sikeston, and the return got him in Tiger territory at the 44. Holcomb tripped up immediately, gets maybe one.
Travion Carter, Caruthersville, got in there quick. Tripped him up for 1 yard, 2 yards, 1 yard maybe.
Maybe a yard.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Matt, if Sikeston can take advantage of that
Yes.
turnover.
Yes.
I mean, as the way both these teams are scoring, if you get a 2-score lead, you got to feel pretty good if you're the Bulldogs, but they got to punch it in there first.
It's like they're almost run blitzing here.
Another flag.
Oh, goodness.
Boy, Sikeston
Can't
has
stand prosperity.
Sikeston has had a bunch of these.
I didn't see who moved then, but
I'm missing it every time. We're just so far away you can't tell. Makes it second and about 14. One thing I've noticed tonight, Matt, is Sikeston's really spread it around, too. Several guys making plays, several guys with big catches. There's a nice little pass to Mason King. He gets out of bounds. Pickup of about 8. But Mason King's had catches. Keon Atkins has had catches. Terrell Williams has had catches. Will Lape had a big catch earlier.
On a big fourth down.
Jared Waters had a big catch. Holcomb has carried the mail in the backfield. And Pierce Baker, of course, has thrown some very nice balls and had some good runs.
Absolutely.
Really spreading it around.
It's 3rd and 7. It's definitely manageable here.
Baker with a pump fake. He's going to buy a little time. He may
Really
just
good
take off and
protection.
run on this one. And he ran and got as much as he could.
Uh-oh. He lose his hat? Oh. I was going to say that was.
Took out a sideline member there.
That's Bryce.
Bryce Atkins got taken out.
I was going to say somebody's helmet came off, and I thought, oh, who's got to come out? But it was.
And the boys are really giving it to Bryce over there. As they should. That's what happens.
That's right. 4th and 3, definitely manageable. Let's pick this up.
Pretty good job at Baker that time. He's trying to get all he could out of it, and this makes it a little easier.
Really good protection, but that was really almost like as they call a coverage sack.
Here comes Holcomb, and just nothing. Sikeston has not done well on some of these 4th and short, 3rd and short plays.
It's going to be turnover on downs for sure.
It's not been a profitable night for the Bulldogs on 3rd and short, 4th and short. Caruthersville I guess they're just selling out on the run on some of these plays.
They are.
Daring Sikeston to throw it. And that is a turnover down. Sikeston, I'm telling you, and again, a penalty kind of set that drive back
it did.
once again.
Absolutely.
Caruthersville with the ball back. Sammy Bryant back in the backfield. He had a 60 5-yard touchdown called back with a holding penalty.
They moved.
There's movement for the Tigers.
Yeah.
So they haven't had many of those.
No, not at all. That might be. Well, they had a holding penalty for sure on the last drive, but no, I think this is their first legal motion or movement or legal shift or whatever it is. Trying to figure out. I guess that's Bryant behind the quarterback.
Yeah, it's kind of a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Could be shotgun. He's pretty deep for a pistol, but a toss sweep to Bryant. He cuts back against the grain, and look at all the room he's got. He's trying to dance his way free. They are going to get him, it looks like, but just
Goodness
barely.
Gracious.
How dangerous is he?
Whew. Did a really good job again. We set the edge, turned him back into traffic, but man, he's quick and just outran our defense.
About a 32-yard run that time by Bryant. Curious of what his numbers will be.
Oh, whew.
He's had some big runs. He's had some big ones called back. I'm telling you, when he cuts back against the grain like that.
Yeah, we're almost over pursuing and leaves just a lot of green grass in front of him.
Foster gets this one. No, excuse me. Hudgens kept it, and he's got a lot of room.
Moly.
And Hudgens is downhill into the end zone for the touchdown. He fooled me, Matt, and he fooled everybody.
Absolutely did. Looks like he's limping. Maybe he's cramping. Yeah, he may be cramping.
So Hudgens, here's your replay of that. So Hudgens faked it to Foster right there, kept it. Excellent
And you can
fake.
see the lead block here
Yeah,
out on the edge.
A tremendous fake. And watch him get downhill here and just kind of roll into the end zone.
Yep.
At that point, it was inevitable. And Caruthersville with a chance to tie this game again. Well, they're going for two. Excuse me. They're going to go for the lead.
Oh, boy.
They got a two-point conversion
watch.
earlier.
Watch. Oh, they moved.
Penalty flags.
Oh. Surprised they weren't giving that one to Bryant, frankly.
Yep. So what are they going to do now? Now they're back. Looks like they're going to bring in a different unit. They may try to kick the extra point after all and tie the game. Their kicker there is number 50 on your screen. And his name is Jermaine Caruthers. I believe they are going to attempt the extra point. A little more difficult, backed up 5 yards. He missed one earlier.
He's got plenty of
high snap. He's got the
It
leg
looks
for
good.
it, and it's through. So tied up the game with 9:14 to go, 35 apiece. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
Back here live at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium. We got a shootout on our hands, Matt. It's 35-all, Sikeston and Caruthersville. And it could come down to who has the ball last tonight.
That's what it's looking like.
Sikeston has had some big plays themselves. They cannot match Caruthersville's speed if they
That's
get to the outside.
Right.
But Sikeston appears to be superior on the line, just based on my eyes.
Yes.
And their passing is enough to keep Caruthersville from just bringing the house every running play. They kick it deep.
Nice
to
kick.
Williams. Williams has got a nice wedge set up there. Pretty good return. Across the 35, brought down about the 36.
Again, nice starting field position with the Bulldogs, starting on the 35.
As opposed to last week against Cape, every kick was in the end zone.
Yes. I don't know that we had a chance to return anything. Again, if we had somebody that could do that against Caruthersville, you would just stand up there and kick it in the end zone and not have to worry about that.
Get you a score. Scott City over Hayti.
Oh, that was last week.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Excuse me. Let's talk about a shootout, 52-38 in that game. Holcomb gets it up the middle. It's about 5.
Holcomb on the carry. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Hayti is playing Father Tolton this week. That'll be interesting because Tolton went into East Prairie and just whipped them, 58-0 last week. Tolton must be pretty stacked. 2nd and 5 now. Sikeston, can they respond after Caruthersville went down and scored? Baker looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. He's got a little room to the outside, puts his shoulder down, and steps out just a little shy of the sticks. It'll be about 3rd and 2.
Sikeston definitely need to keep this drive going and keep that Caruthersville defense on the field, keeping those two-way guys going. I noticed, what's the quarterback's name? Hudgens. I don't see him. He was playing, again, middle linebacker or safety or something early, and I don't see him out there now, so they're probably trying to get him as much rest as they can.
Baker flush from the pocket again. Ooh, he's got Atkins wide open. Nice catch over the middle. Atkins tackled out of bounds at the 35.
Well, and that happens when you send 5 or 6 guys. If they can get past that first set, all of a sudden you're going to have basically man-to-man coverage in the secondary. And go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm just what you're saying. And Baker is pretty good when he throws on the run pretty well.
He does. He makes a lot of nice deliveries from there.
Yeah, he's getting flushed out of the pocket a little bit, and they're kind of forcing him out that way. But he's pretty good at throwing on the run.
And some of that's some design rollouts too.
Baker looking to pass again and cutting back. Pocket is collapsing. He just throws it away.
He did a good job there. What he's done a couple of different times, when he rolls out too far, he's actually gives his tackles, the end actually can break away from that block, and he almost runs into that. So that time he saw it coming, tried to dip back inside, and was not able to get away. And he just smartly threw it away.
I would love to see the stats for this game. If I was still doing stats, this would be a busy night for me.
Oh, my gosh.
Both teams are putting up some numbers. Penalties, of course, adds to the complication of that. Sikeston now with a 2nd and 10. Here comes Terrell Williams. He's trying to find a hole. Not much there.
He was dancing a little bit too much, and he got tracked down from behind, actually.
Only got about 2 on that play. 3rd and maybe just 1 even, so 3rd and 9. 4-down territory most likely again, Matt.
You can see Caruthersville starting to look a little gassed. You got one here that's taking a knee.
Sikeston giving them a chance to catch their breath
here,
taking their time on getting this play in. You know, earlier they want to be lightning and up-tempo, but as the game progresses, the plays get a little more complicated as you try to – he's got man open there. Is that Mason King out there? I believe so.
Nice play.
Nice little play there.
Did he take I don't mean anything illegal or whatever, but it looked like Pierce took a shot when he delivered the pass.
Yeah, he was slow getting up, taking multiple hits tonight.
Well,
when Baker rolling and took a free shot. Boy, he took a vicious shot there.
Yeah, when you roll out, you're leaving your protection. And so you're opening yourself up to that. And Pierce is standing in there. He's taking the shots. He's getting it off, getting the play off, getting the pass off, and he's delivering.
It takes some courage to stand there knowing you're going to get hit and delivering a good ball.
For sure.
But Bulldogs are back at 1st and 10. Oh, that's
weird.
movement. Yep.
What
Sikeston
in the world?
Was moving. 2 guys were moving there.
Well, there were 2 guys moving, but they were also moving toward the line of scrimmage.
Well, they weren't lined up right. They were 5 yards off the ball.
Right.
Didn't realize where the line of scrimmage was, and then the ball snapped. So another 5-yard. But these 5-yarders kill you, Matt.
Well, it's just 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. And again, instead of being 1st and 10, now We just don't look organized at this moment. I don't know exactly what's going on, but we just don't look organized. Got plenty of time on the play clock.
Nobody in the backfield with Baker. He's all by himself with 5 wide. Looking to Atkins. He makes the catch. Gets a little bit of the penalty back.
Really nice open field tackle.
A little bit of it back. Got about 4.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 11, Bulldogs.
You know, this would be a situation if you did have Mauricio. Some of these, when they get to 4th down throughout this night, some of these could have been some field goal attempts. But Mauricio Batista, the Bulldogs kicker, is on a soccer trip tonight. Baker looking.
Oh. Did feet get tangled up?
It looked like it, but dangerous throw. Once, I believe it was.
Is that Will? No.
Let's see. I think it's
Mason.
King. So once Mason went down, the defender was there, and
he was calling for a penalty. And to me, it just looked like their feet got tangled. It didn't look like anything that he was trying to create some sort of pass interference or whatever. It just looked like it got tangled up and tripped.
3rd and 11 now. The pace of this game is really slowed
It's kind of slowed down.
9 seconds on the play clock. Baker gets the snap. He's going to roll. He's going to fire back 2. And that's the play they ran earlier and Holcomb dropped it again. Second time that's happened tonight.
Coach Vick is a little demonstrative in his disappointment. I'm not sure. They're not running the play something right. They're not running the way it's designed. I don't know if it was a bad pass or.
Well, 2 times they've tried that, and both times it went through Holcomb's hands.
And it looks like it's open. It looks like it's designed to do what it's going to do. It didn't connect.
4th and 11. Tyson's got to get 11 yards to get this first down. Baker's trying to get some time. He's going to be sacked. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and Caruthersville's going to get a chance to get the ball back.
And the worst part of that is it was sacked behind the line of scrimmage, and we gave them more yards rather than at the line of scrimmage where it was, and almost at the 20. Now they're at the 30.
So Caruthersville will have the ball.
I'm sorry, at the 27 or 28.
At the 28, it looks like. Could be 27, but a big stand there by the Caruthersville defense. Again, Sikeston shot themselves in their own foot with another motion penalty.
They're just not very helpful.
Here's Bryant. He's been well rested. That was a long drive by the Bulldogs.
And he's not been on the field. I think he was he playing defense earlier?
Not much, if any.
Number 3, Sammy Bryant on the
But he's probably pretty well rested at this point.
I would say.
And he got about 9 on that play.
Just now 6 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter, so plenty of time for either team to take control of this. We just hope it's the Bulldogs. I would think now we're going to get look like we're another tush push here.
Easily get it. In fact, they don't just get it. They get about multiple yards. They got about 5 on that one, too.
Right.
First down, Tigers on the run.
Looks like that's a pretty effective play.
If I was them, you can keep doing it until they stop it. Run it
all
all night.
I mean, they're getting 6, 7, 8 yards of play. It looks fairly low risk.
Surprised Caruthersville is not state ranked with this
3-0
start they've had. And a few just demolishing wins. There comes Sammy Bryant. And he gets another 10 yards or 11 yards there.
Number 3, Sammy Bryant on the carry. First down, Tigers.
Caruthersville, we mentioned, is in Class 2. Earlier we mentioned Father Tolton, who beat East Prairie last week. They're playing Hayti tonight. They're ranked 9th in Class 2. I bet if Caruthersville can win tonight, they may start getting some votes from that poll. They are across midfield. They have 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 45.
Sikeston staying with that 3-down lineman, almost like a 3-3.
Bryant again. And he is finally maybe tackled. Someone's hanging on. I believe that's Keon Atkins that was just hanging on.
Number 3, Sammy Bryant on the carry.
I don't know if I saw Mason go down.
Here
Couldn't
comes
tell.
Bryant right up the middle. Their blocking is starting to improve too. Sikeston, I'm noticing we've mentioned this in the past. They're tackling around the shoulder pads. I saw it on the replay there.
Mason's cramping.
And they're trying to tackle this young man around his pads, and you can't do that.
Just not going to work.
So we're going to tend to one of the Bulldog players. Well, they got him up. Okay, I was thinking we might take a break here, but we better keep it here because I think they're going to come back out.
Obviously, Caruthersville, I was just sitting here thinking about them. Obviously, he knows what they're doing, but I wonder if Bryant would be a really good dual threat quarterback. But obviously, he's plenty of a threat as a running back.
Well, maybe they called for a water break. Let's just take a quick break real quick, and we'll be back right here on A Corp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
All right, we're back here. That was a official timeout for a water break as they tended to one of the Bulldogs had some cramps. Caruthersville is in a good position here. They're at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, tied up with the Bulldogs, 35 all.
Heck, I would think he could just about tush push it in from here.
They've run it twice. They've got about 7 yards both times. And here comes Bryant that's Foster that time. That is Donzel Foster on the end around for the touchdown. Caruthersville back in the lead. Here it is. I don't know if you call it end around as much as fly sweep as they call it, jet sweep or what have you. Many names they give it. He's just another one of the many speed demons that Caruthersville has in their backfield. Caruthersville lining up for the extra point. Jermaine Caruthers to kick. And that one is up, and it is also
good.
through. So, Caruthersville back on top, 42-35. We'll be back. Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A Corp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Back here at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium, and Matt, we were talking on the break. Sikeston's got to figure out how to stop Sammy Bryant. He's going to end up with a legendary game here. He's probably got over 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
At least approaching it,
I would say.
And it's really all him. I mean, they have other guys making plays. I'm not saying that, but he's the key component.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously, Foster and the quarterback Hudgens have been big-time playmakers tonight as well.
We're getting plenty of leverage on their offensive line, or we were. Now, that possession, we didn't seem to have much leverage, but shorter
That
kick.
possession, Sikeston looked tired.
Right.
Here comes Terrell Williams returning this kick, getting to the outside. He's still on his feet, and he's brought out of bounds at about the 44-yard line.
Okay.
So once again, good field position for the Bulldogs.
I feel like the Bulldogs have had a chance to, when it was tied 35-35 and we got that interception, we were up 35-28. And if we would have scored again, all of a sudden this kind of has a different feel to it, obviously.
You were talking how Sikeston could take control of the game. Instead, they end up missing or losing the ball on downs. Penalties, of course, helping stall that drive out. And then Caruthersville comes back and ties it, and then they get the lead. So it's a back-and-forth game. Can Sikeston respond?
Just a quick score here. Dexter going to win the game against East Prairie 50-16 with just seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock running there.
That pass a little low to Mason King. He did make the catch. Picked up about 3. Dexter seems to be improving each week. And
for
they're
sure.
winning by large margins every week. Sikeston was their closest game. Here comes Baker. Hit immediately.
Like Caruthers making the play there.
Caruthers is a hoss.
He is a problem on defense.
We don't have heights and weights for the Tigers, but just my eyes tell me he's a big boy.
Yes, he is a big young man, very strong.
So 3rd and 6. Baker looking to throw. Lots of pressure. He gets out of the pocket, somehow gets away, but he runs out of bounds. I thought he was going to try to hit Keon across the middle, but Baker out of bounds. Sikeston's probably going to have to punt this one.
Yeah. Something Caruthersville has done, and I haven't been able to pick it up necessarily. They are really putting pressure on Pierce. They are throwing a lot of guys basically like a blitz, and he just doesn't have any time to throw. That seems to be the biggest adjustment that they've made at half. They got a guy lined up off sides. They didn't call it.
Myron Sanders with another high punt. That one goes out of bounds. I wonder if Sikeston, I don't know their playbook, of course, but I wonder if they have like some screens, like middle screens and halfback screens and things like that.
To offset the blitzing, right.
I don't know if they have that in the playbook, but those types of things are useful when you got a team running a lot of pressure at you.
Right.
That punt, it was a high punt, did not get a lot of distance on that punt, but Caruthersville was at the 36.
Sure, he was coached up to make sure he kicked this away from their backs or their receivers.
Tigers in control now, up 7 with 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Hudgens keeps that one. He's hit immediately.
Andrew Green with a really nice play there.
Andrew Green, another sophomore for the Bulldogs.
Shedding his block and then making the tackle. Hudgens decided to keep that one. I think I would have given that one. I think the read is always to give if you got Brian in the backfield.
Most of the time, yep. Andrew Green listed 6'2", 209 pounds. He's one of the Sikeston's sophomore. They got 3 sophomores on that defensive line. Wesley Patterson is the nose guard, and you have Jared Waters as the 3 down linemen there. They're all 3 sophomores. This one goes to Sammy. Sammy just about broke it. Somebody, I think it was it Mason? Let's see. No, it was Keon Atkins, I believe.
They're marking him back pretty good.
Keon Atkins barely tripped him up. Every time he gets it, you hold your breath.
Oh, my gosh.
Because he is a home run waiting to happen. 1:43 and counting here in the third quarter. Big play here, 3rd and 4.
You would think unless if it's 4th and really short, they're going to tush push this thing. And
bet this one goes to Sammy. He's going to throw it wide open to Foster on the outside. What a play call.
Yep.
And he's finally wrangled up at the 47.
I'm with you. I guess they're trying to give Sammy a breather, because I would have just lined up and handed it right to him again.
Tyron Jackson with that tackle. He's the Bulldogs' safety. Heck of a play. It looked like kind of a read option type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fake to the running back and then just passed over to Foster, who was wide open. And all he had to do was jog across for the first down.
Sikeston's really going to have to find it here, and some intestinal fortitude, as they say, to.
There goes Sammy Bryan again, and that's going to be a touchdown, a 47-yarder this time. He just keeps adding to the stat line. We just said you hold your breath every time he gets it, and in the very next carry, he takes it to the house.
Yep.
I mean, he's untouched on this one, Matt. Watch this.
I was going to say, I'm not sure they touched him.
Yeah, just right through there. And Sikeston just has nobody who could catch him, and if they get their hands on him, he's breaking the tackles. That time he went untouched. Caruthersville is going to line up for the extra point again. That's a low snap, but they do get it down, and he got it through. So Caruthersville in control, 49-35. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium, we mentioned that the team that has the ball last may win it, but Caruthersville is taking control now.
Yes.
Should be 49-35, I believe. 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Yeah, they had the scoreboard wrong, but it's corrected now.
Yeah, it's 49. Yeah, 49-35 is the score.
Yeah. And Sikeston's offense is kind of stalled out here in the third quarter. Let's see if they can put something together. Here's Terrell Williams on the return. Got some decent blocks over there, but the block came through. They kind of couldn't hang on, and Williams got out of bounds. So Sikeston will be at the 26, which is about their worst starting field position of the night. Sikeston's run game has kind of abandoned them this half. They have tried to throw many more passes, but Caruthersville is kind of selling out on the run, and then just probably guessing correctly that they're going to throw on the downs they are throwing.
Right, and they're not giving Pierce any time to throw. Of course, now we got nobody in the backfield. So,
yeah, Sikeston has run 5 wide several times tonight. Man in motion.
It looked weird.
Baker looking for Atkins deep. He makes an
nice
incredible
play.
catch.
Uh-oh, he got.
Take a look at this one. That was an incredible catch. That ball was in the air. It looked like Caruthersville had a player that could have made a play on it. You hear Atkins at your slot and just ran straight down the field, just kind of a seam route. Nice ball over there, and just perfectly thrown. And Atkins just went up and got it. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him.
I was going to say, he was down for just a minute, and I couldn't tell. I don't think he fell on the ball, but he got shoved pretty hard there in the midsection.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to get his breath.
So 1st and 10, big play right off the bat there. Bulldogs at the Caruthersville 45. Baker rolling to his left. Now looking back towards the middle. Now coming towards the sideline, and not much there. He just kind of flicked it up. They're going to call it incomplete.
Pass incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Did a good job just kind of getting rid of it, because if he ran out of bounds there, it's a loss of 7.
Correct.
So he did a good job just getting rid of it. It looked funny because he just flicked it.
Because he flicked it, right.
Instead of passing it.
I tell you, you don't have a lot of control when you flick it like that. I think I would
kind of
maybe suggest he try to get rid of it a little earlier.
Kind of an underhanded softball lob out of bounds, but as long as it crossed the line of scrimmage, I think it's a legal play.
Right.
Faking over the middle. This one to Terrell Williams. He hung on. Nice catch again.
It was a really nice catch. The reason I kind of made because when you go up like that, as they call that, a defenseless receiver, and you can get set up for just take a big lick there.
Another 1st down play. I mean, we're talking about Sammy Bryant's stats. Baker's going to have a ton of passing yards this game, too.
He has a lot of passing yards, for sure.
Terrell Williams checks out. He's going to catch his break. Oh, excuse me. That's the end of the quarter. So, Caruthersville is in control, but Sikeston's on the move, 49-35. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckemeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
And we're back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium. Caruthersville leading the Bulldogs 49-35. Sikeston has a nice drive going into Caruthersville territory, 1st and 10 at the 33. Sikeston has to score on this drive. They really do, or they're not going to win.
I totally agree. I think we have to put this in the end zone. And obviously, as they say, Captain Obvious here. We're going to have to figure out a way to keep Brian out of the end zone.
Yeah.
I mean, our guys look gassed on defense, and he is just gashing us for huge yards.
Early on, Sikeston was containing them, but Caruthersville was trying to run up the middle, and Sikeston was controlling that area. They're getting them outside, and Sikeston is not containing them out there. Baker with a quick out to Mason King. He picked up just a couple, 2 or 3 on forward progress. He was hit immediately. Just a couple on that play. But you got to move fast if you're Sikeston. Play clock is ticking away, and you're down 2 scores. Atkins in motion there. Baker's going to, overthrown just a tad to Terrell Williams, just out of his reach. He had his hands on it.
Yeah.
He might have been able to catch it, but it was just a little bit far.
Glad that was a forward pass.
Yeah, and very close to backward lateral.
Right.
3rd and 8. And, if you're Terrell Williams, you dive on that ball regardless.
Right.
Just in case. 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Obviously 4-down territory now.
I was just going to say we're definitely 4-down territory here. Here they come.
Baker hits King, and Mason King.
I think he picked it up. Atta baby.
Yep.
Good job, Mason.
Sikeston has done a good job with the short routes tonight.
Mason's down. I'm not sure if he fell on the football. He looks like he's holding his midsection.
Well, this is a opportunity to get our advertisers some airtime, so we'll take a break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Back here at Sikeston, Mason King got up and walked off on his own power, and we're back to action. Pierce Baker looking to the end zone, overthrown. Will Lape was the intended receiver. Good coverage by Caruthersville's Josiah Lockridge. So I'm not sure a perfect pass would have made it there.
Yeah, they were out of sync on that one. Pierce pumped to try to hold the defender, and he didn't bite. And he had Will, I think he thought he was going to throw more of almost like a seam route, and then Pierce threw it to the pylon almost in the corner.
Sometimes you just take shots with one-on-one coverage.
Right. Well, first and 10 inside, basically almost in the red zone. Good play call.
A lot of man coverage by Caruthersville tonight. Oh, he's going to get under pressure. Nice pickup there.
Nice pick-up block.
And incomplete. That was intended for Williams. I believe that was Holcomb picking up that block late. Pierce was about to get blindsided. And Kenneth Holcomb, the running back, did his job, stepped up and made the block, giving Pierce enough time to throw. But difficult catch that time by Terrell Williams. Incomplete pass makes it 3rd and 10. Baker looking to throw again, pushed from the pocket again. He's going to have to get rid of it or try to get something out of it. He's got a man wide open.
Oh, my
Holy
goodness.
cow, what a play. Terrell Williams.
What a play. What a play. Pierce Baker.
Yeah, great job of Baker. I thought he was going to have to just throw it away again.
I did too. That's what they call extending the play.
Did a good job, and Terrell Williams found the opening, and a good job. Here's your replay. And you see just over the outstretched hands there, number 2, Donzel Foster.
Wow.
Was right there, and he just, if he timed his jump right, he might have been able to get a hand on it, but he got it. Pierce did a good job of just getting it over his head. And Sikeston is back in this game now, down 8, pending the extra point. Blaine Sadler to kick. Gets it up.
That's good.
Knocks it through. So that makes it 49-42 with 10:47 to go. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Back here at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium, we have a shootout. Caruthersville on top of the Bulldogs, 49-42. Sikeston just scored to bring this game to a 7-point game. And somehow, Matt, some way, Sikeston's defense is going to have to figure out Sammy Bryant.
Right. Now, do you kick this deep? Do you kick it out of bounds? Do you onside it? What you call here, Coach?
I wouldn't be surprised if they tried another onside kick, or at least tried a little squibber. Try a little low line drive that may ricochet off a lineman. They're just going to kick a little into no man's land over there. It goes out of bounds. I'm sure that's not what they want. They want it to
they want it to kind of fall dead there.
They want to kick it in that little no man's area and just have a Caruthersville player go dive on it.
And nothing against Blaine. I mean, he's obviously the backup kicker, and he's done a great job tonight. So he's not getting all the reps that your first team kicker would get, so to speak. And so Mauricio probably has been able to work on that more than Blaine has. So
Mauricio, most of the time they just have him kick away. He can reach the end zone.
Yeah, right. Blaine's a sophomore. He'll get stronger. He'll get bigger as he gets older.
And let's see if the Bulldogs
Sikeston now really shoving people up in that what they call in the box.
Bryant gets hit immediately, but he shakes loose of the first tackler.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
And somehow got 10 yards out of that.
That can't happen. Great play by Sammy Bryant, but that can't happen. When we get 3 guys on him in the backfield, he cannot get away.
As good as he is, that's poor tackling.
Yes.
Sikeston has to make that play.
Yes.
He's good. He's not Barry Sanders, though.
Right.
You got to make those tackles. And he got 9 yards, so they spotted him just a little short, and they could have had him for a loss on that play.
Right. Of course, now they're in no hurry.
2nd and 1. And I believe that was Brian again with a first down run.
Number 3, Sammy Bryant on the carry, first down Tigers.
10:09 to go in the game. Can Sikeston's defense get off the field
without giving up a score?
Without giving up a score. That would be preferable for the Bulldogs.
I don't see Bryant on the field. Is he in the slot on the other side? No.
Maybe just taking him off to give him a quick
I think he
break.
got him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the sideline.
I see him on the sidelines now, exactly.
He's carried a lot of times tonight.
We lined up off sides. Mason.
And isn't that amazing? You take Brian out, and the first guy that gets it just immediately hit.
Yeah. Well, he's different, as they say. Sammy Bryant is different. You could tell He should be gassed. He's worn us out.
I believe that was number 7, Trayshawn Mays, on that carry. He lost a yard. I bet Bryant comes back in pretty quick.
He's in.
Yeah. So
I saw him mosey back in.
They're not going to keep him out long.
No. And, of course, they're in no hurry. They want to use as much clock as they can. Obviously, they want to score.
And off to Bryant. They got him in the backfield. Can they get him down?
They got it. They don't let him go.
And
they
they
still
do.
can't get him down, but that's okay.
That time Sikeston gang tackled.
He looks a little gassed there, I will say. And now, again, don't let him play possum and fool you thinking take it easy, because he could break this and it could be 56 to 42 in just a flash.
So 3rd and long.
That's a big play here. We got to get our defense off the field.
Will Caruthersville throw it? That's a question. They've had some success throwing.
Mm-hmm.
They've kept it mostly on the
They
ground.
are.
Hudgens looking deep. That's one-on-one coverage. He's got a man open, and that's going to be a touchdown. Number 18, Keyston Clowers, if I say that correctly. That was a 57-yard touchdown. Just man-man coverage, one-on-one down there.
Yep.
You see, he just threw it out there and hoped his man would beat the defensive back, and he did. He's got size on him. Clowers got some height. And Caruthersville gets it back to a 2-score game. You can see that Hudgens has a pretty good arm. He wasn't under any pressure there either. Here comes Caruthers to kick. He's going to knock it through. Caruthersville back ahead by 2 scores, 56-42. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At Burns, Taylor, Heckmeyer, Green, Edwards, and Graham, we're your hometown legal team. When life throws a flag, you need lawyers who know the field and fight for every yard. Local, approachable, and always on your side, because here you're not just a case, you are our neighbors.
Back here at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium, Caruthersville back ahead by 2 scores, 56-42 over the Bulldogs. Sikeston has not been able to solve their offense. If they stop Sammy, then they throw it deep to one of their other top athletes. And most of the time they haven't stopped Sammy Bryant. And what a weapon he is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very impressed with his ability. Once again, Sikeston is in must-score mode and do it quickly. Another little pop-up kick to, I believe that's Mason King with the catch. Pretty good block on the outside. He's got a lot of room out this way and gets pushed down.
Like his own guy took him out.
Yeah, he got blocked into him, I believe. And he's going to have possession, or the possession will start at the 35. Sikeston has had favorable field position all night.
First down, Bulldog.
Couple public service announcements here. A-Corp's got a few other broadcasts coming up, if I can find where they're at. So, okay, well, next week, here on Bulldog Nation Network, we'll have a Monday night volleyball match at the Sikeston Fieldhouse between our Lady Bulldogs and the Bloomfield Wildcats. And then, of course, we'll have our 4th Friday night game here next week against Farmington, state-ranked Farmington, who was playing Jackson tonight. They were down earlier. Timeout by the Bulldogs, by the way, so we'll keep it here, though, as we
Deej, we haven't had a chance to talk a little bit about the tailgate. This is the big fundraiser for our the Sikeston Public School Foundation. Again, there were 50-plus tents here tonight from schools, but mostly businesses in town that sponsor. You know, they pay to come out and bring a tent and have a tailgate, and then essentially give stuff away, food.
If you like food,
things.
It's a good place to go.
Oh my gosh,
And
$5.
I like food.
Yes, and $5 it's unbelievable, and just what a unbelievable night.
Sykes with a lateral pass to Keon Atkins. He's looking for, is that Sam McGill? I can't. Oh, it's Holcomb. Excuse me. They were looking for Holcomb, but
that's a tough ask of Keon
well,
to throw that long pass. Throw it on the same side.
I think they tried that against Dexter.
They did,
and it's such a long throw
for a kid that's not really a quarterback. Not knocking Keon. It's a tough ask.
Yeah,
because it's a 40-yard pass, even though you're 15 yards up the field. Just the angle.
Sykes with Baker looking to throw, and he's got Atkins. He's trying to break the tackle, but he ends up getting brought down after a gain of 6. So some more A-Corp broadcasts next week. Should be another good one, including a classic volleyball matchup on Wednesday night in Advance as the Hornets welcome the Indians from St. Vincent. That's on Wednesday.
Got Keon down on the far side of the field, Derek.
St. Vincent against Advance. All right. Well, let's take a quick break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Back here at Sikeston Public School Stadium, that's Keon Atkins that is injured on that play. He got slammed down pretty hard on that tackle. So the training staff is still tending to him. There on your screen, you see Coach Vickery talking to the troops. Sikeston's going to have to pull rabbit out of the hat to pull this one out, Matt. Only 7:48 left in the game, down 14 points.
Well, I mean, again, here we go. We've got to score. We've got to score quickly. We had them in 3rd and long behind the sticks, 3rd and 13, I think it was, and not able to make a play to get our offense back on the field. Again, we'd be looking at a different scenario if we're just down 1 score. But now you're down 2 scores. The clock starts to become your biggest enemy at the moment.
Well, that's a play you'll look back at. When you're down 7, you got seemingly the momentum. You've got 2 straight stops on runs, forcing them to throw.
And a big stop on Bryant, frankly.
Yes. And then you allow a 55-yard pass play on 3rd and 13. And that's one you'll look back on if Sikeston loses this game. So Atkins is back on his feet, being helped off the field. It's hard to see what he's favoring, but he is clearly in some pain.
Maybe a shoulder?
It looks like the way he's favoring that shoulder, yeah. The way he's being helped off, that left shoulder. But don't want to speculate on things we don't know.
No.
I'm just saying the way he's walking off is what it looks like. So we're back to action here. Pierce Baker throwing and hits, I believe that's Mason King with a short catch. Got about 3 on that. No, wait, that is not Mason King. Excuse me, that was number 6. Check my roster.
Oh, my gosh.
Number 6 is Ethan Hawkins. My apologies. That was number 6, Ethan Hawkins, a 6-foot senior. And now 4th and 1. Sikeston has to get this.
Offside.
Could be offside. Yes, yeah. So.
Did they call it?
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Near ref threw his flag. So Sikeston got a free one there.
Yes, we did. That's some of the youth that we showed. I was just sitting here thinking about that last play. You have to go to the stick.
Yeah.
I mean, on that play, you have to know where you are on the field and go to the marker or go far enough to get a first down. We got lucky.
Baker out of the pocket. He's going to take a sack. Number 7, Trayshawn Mays for Caruthersville comes in from his linebacker position. He saw Baker rolling out. Here you see the play.
That's what I said. When you roll out, you're leaving your protection.
Yeah.
You can see now all of a sudden he's got nobody there.
He just, once he saw Baker out of the pocket, he took a beeline right at him.
Yeah.
And dropped him. That's a 15-yard loss on that play. Second and 25.
What do you dial up here in the playbook, Deej?
Just try to get a 15-yard chunk if you can. And they do hit. They hit Will Lake, and they got about 20 yards.
back, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, 15 yards because it's going to be 3rd and 10 now, or 3rd and 11.
3rd and 10, Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah, that's what you just chunk it back, and now you got 3rd and 10.
Obvious 4-down situation.
Yep, 6:10 to go in the game. Caruthersville ahead 56-42. Pretty good protection this time for Baker, but he can't find anybody open. And he's going to get sacked again. Same guy, Trayshawn Mays with that sack. He's almost, it's not, I don't know if it's a delayed blitz. I think he's just reading it.
No. He's almost like a spy on Pierce.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And then as soon as he sees him roll out, he just makes it, like you said, a beeline for him. But those you can't take. I realize it's 3rd and 10, but you have to throw it out of bounds.
Sikeston is going to punt. 4th and 20. Just trying to play field position at this point, because your chances of getting a 4th and 20 are pretty slim. But at this point, you're down 14. You could see a fake here. Who knows? No, they're going to punt away. Myron puts a high one up. And it goes out of, nope. I think it finally did go out of bounds. Hard to see from here, but it's going to be down at the 33. So now Sikeston, they have 2 timeouts. But more importantly, they have to get off the field and get the ball back. It's just about miracle time if you're the Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm. I would think we're going to get a steady diet of Mr. Bryant here would be my
One would think.
My guess.
We're guessing he has well over 200 yards rushing. That's just a guess. We don't have the stats, but I'm just mentally calculating here. Bryant gets this one, and he is out into the secondary once again. Another gain of about 17.
Number 3.
He not only is fast, he breaks tackles. He runs through arms. He's not even that big.
Well, but he's strong, you can tell.
But he's strong. He is not a big guy. I don't know how big he is. We don't have the size on the roster, but he looks 5'9" or 10, maybe 175 pounds. But he is put together, and he's fast. Bryant again with another big hole, and he's going to go the distance again. 48 yards there.
Touchdown, Tigers.
And that will pretty much seal the deal.
That will seal it, yep.
Well, he was the man everybody talked about coming into the game. And he has delivered and then some. This is one of the best rushing performances I've seen in quite some time.
He is putting on a show, no question.
Jermaine Crothers with the extra point. He boots it through, makes it 63-42. We're going to take a break. You're watching Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
4:17 left here in the ball game here at Sikeston Public Schools Stadium. Caruthersville on top, 63-42. It's a shootout, like we were saying, but Caruthersville is the one doing all the scoring this half. Sikeston has had their offense stagnant a few times, and Caruthersville's offense has picked up steam, led by Sammy Bryant.
They have been not stagnant, unstagnant.
They're getting stronger as the game goes.
Unstagnated.
Kickoff to, is that Mason King? No, I believe that's Kenneth Holcomb on the kick return, and he is brought down about the 35. Take this moment real quick, give a little plug for the SEMO Sports Zone with Drew and Dave. Our podcast is back and better than ever. Every Monday, join Andrew Moore and David Jenkins for insight into local high school sports and maybe some other subjects. You can find them on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and you can see them as well as hear them on the SEMO Sports Zone YouTube channel. So excellent podcast. Those guys talk about a lot of things, area-wide sports. A couple very knowledgeable fellas there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we've mentioned David Jenkins a few times. He's given me some of these stats we've been reading the last few weeks. He's collected basketball and football all-time statistics and scores and games for years, dating back to Sikeston's beginning, and not just Sikeston, everybody. He's got all the scores dating back from the beginning. Al Jackson, the late Al Jackson from Hayti, used to put all that stuff together, and David's kind of continued that and updating it every year. And he's even done some of his own research and gone back and looked up old scores.
A little technical glitch there.
Baker with a quick pass to Ethan Hawkins there. Gain of 5.
Pass complete to number 6, Ethan Hawkins, second.
At this point, if you're Sikeston, just get what you can. And you're probably not going to make up 21 points in the next 3:49, but see if you can tack on another score here. Looking over the middle to Mason King, and he's got a reception there across the middle for another first down.
Pass complete to number 5, Mason King. And that's
Mason's slow to get up,
first down.
but he does make it up. 3:34 and counting. 1st and 10 at the 36. Now here's where Sikeston's had a little trouble. They get down into Caruthersville territory, and they kind of stalled out a few times. Not too much. They have 42 points, but Pierce is going to try to get rid of it. It's intercepted. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. That was Donzel Foster. He's been another star tonight for the Tigers. Pierce was just trying to throw that one away.
As they say, when you throw it away, throw it in the first row of the bleachers.
But he threw it away, and he was going to be sacked, and he tried to get rid of it, and Donzel Foster intercepted it. That's at least the 3rd or 4th turnover for the Bulldogs tonight. I'm trying to think.
We had a pick, fumble, another pick.
Maybe the 4th turnover. Caruthersville, I believe, has had 1.
Right.
Now, excuse me.
We had 1 interception.
Yeah. Now, no, 2, because we had a fumble recovery earlier. So, Caruthersville could just run the clock out, put a put a stamp on this one. That is Lockridge trying to get outside and out of bounds.
It's kind of been a microcosm of the night right there. Like we got him hemmed up with a 3 or 4 yard loss, and not only does he not bring him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss, he picks up 4 yards.
Yeah. Lockridge, just another one of the many stable of athletes. I don't know how Caruthersville is going to fare as far as Class 2 competition. They have obviously outstanding athletes. Defensively, I would have some concerns if I was them and looking ahead at their schedule. But offensively, look at all the weapons they have. This is Clowers, I believe. Is that 18? I couldn't really get a number. I believe it was Clowers on that carry.
70's hurt. He got rolled up on a little bit.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not getting him out. He's really hobbled.
35 Tigers.
3rd and 5 now. 2:28 on the clock. First down will just about do it. Here comes, no, the quarterback kept it. I'm telling you, Hudgens is really good with his fakes. There comes a late flag. I bet you're going to have a face mask on this one. And that will certainly do it.
Oh, they may be calling a horse
or a
collar.
Horse collar, yeah. Yeah, so horse collar against Sikeston.
Horse collar against the Bulldogs.
That's a personal foul. Hudgens had the first down regardless.
15-yard penalty, first down Tigers.
2:10 to go. I mean, Sikeston does have 2 timeouts. I seriously doubt they're going to use them.
No. Trying to get those clocks to the clock to 00.
2:10 to go. Clock should be running. No, that was a penalty. Excuse me. Here comes Bryant. See if he can add to his stat total, and he's going to do, well, not a touchdown, but he's going to get another 16 yards on that carry.
Number 3, Sammy Bryant on the carry.
Yeah, Caruthersville may try to tack another one on here. No, the ref does say wind it up. I thought he's out of bounds, but he wound the clock, but I don't know. Caruthersville doesn't look too interested in just running the clock out. I think they're trying to score one more here.
That's what it looks like.
They may be looking at some car trophy considerations. Here comes Hudgens, the quarterback, and he is going to score unless he stepped out. There's the signal. He did get the touchdown. So Hudgens with an 18-yard run for the score.
Number 9, Jared Hutchins on the run for the touchdown.
He's got some mobility himself. We've seen him. That's at least.
We missed another tackle in the backfield and 2 on the edge.
That's kind of been the story of the night. A lot of missed tackles by the Bulldogs. $69-42. Caruthersville's going to try to make it 70 with this kick. And he got it up. Kicks it through 70-42. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here on Bulldog Nation Network.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
So looking ahead at the schedule, Matt, it does not get easier for Sikeston. This will drop the Bulldogs to 1-3. Farmington will be here next week at Sikeston.
State-ranked Farmington.
State-ranked Farmington. That'll be a difficult one, obviously. Then you're at Poplar Bluff, at Jackson, at New Matter County Central, and then the final game on the regular season schedule will be home against Charleston. So no easy ones coming up. And Sikeston is looking at a 1-3 start now after this one is complete. Caruthersville leading the Bulldogs 70-42. Looking ahead at Caruthersville's schedule, they're going to move to 4-0. They have Valley Catholic. That'll be a very difficult game for them, for sure. Scott City with Chaffee. There's a little kind of squib kick picked up by the Bulldogs. Haytie, a rivalry game there, and then they'll finish their schedule at Portersville and at St. Genevieve.
Bulldogs will host the Farmington Knights next Friday night here at Sikeston Public School Stadium. Game time at 7 o'clock. Once again, Sikeston will host Farmington next Friday night.
Not sure. Sikeston may try some backups at this point. No, they still got the starters out there. So 1:23 to go in this very lengthy game. It's nearing 10 o'clock. Nearing a 3-hour game. Actually, more than that because the game started 3 minutes early.
That's very true.
Gain of 4 there.
I'd say Sikeston content to just keep it on the ground, keep the clock moving, and try to regroup and come back for a really tough game next week. Again, this is not getting any easier.
Second and 6, Bulldogs.
There's something you can't teach, and that's speed.
That's
Caruthersville has it.
correct.
Toss sweep over to Holcomb. Holcomb's had a nice night tonight.
He's had a really good
I'm
night.
sure he's well over 100 yards
I
tonight.
would say he's got to be closing in on 150.
That's not the problem. Sikeston put up some offensive
No.
stats. They've put up 42 points. Most of the time, that's going to be plenty.
Yep.
First down, Bulldogs.
Baker probably, I have no idea, but well over 200,
Yes.
possibly 300 yards
Yes,
passing.
correct.
.22 seconds left in this contest. This could be the last play of the game. Baker's going to keep this one. Unless he gets out of bounds, he's got a lot of room, and he does get brought down at the 40. But probably his best run of the night. And that will do it unless Sikeston wants to snap it again. I doubt they do.
I think that'll do it. Pierce getting up a little bit slowly as well.
Are they gonna? Yeah, they're going to run the clock now. So that will start it up. Sikeston will probably just let this one roll on out. And they are. So that puts a bow on this one. Caruthersville, very impressive.
Really impressive.
70-42 over the Bulldogs. Sikeston led this game 42-34.
No.
Sikeston led 35-28.
35-28.
And it had the ball with a chance to take a 2-score lead and really just stalled out after that.
Yes.
Caruthersville seemed to gain strength, as Sikeston may have gotten fatigued themselves. We talked about Caruthersville having guys going both
it
ways.
went the other way.
But it seemed to work in reverse.
It did.
Sikeston seemed to be the team that got
It did.
fatigued.
You know, this is was a game I would think before the season you thought you had to win. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
pencil this one as game. We got to win that one.
yeah,
if
we
you're
need,
looking
we really
at it.
need. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Dexter was probably less than 50-50, frankly.
Yeah.
You know, same thing against Cape. Again, you know, we talked about if this is year going to beat us. You know, that one kind of got out of hand late, and then you think, okay, you know, Class 2 team, really good though. Don't let that fool you. And even talking to some of the coaches before the game, they're like, look, they're a good team. Sammy Bryant's a good team, but you know, feel like a game that we can win. You know, falling to 1-3. We're going to have to do some soul searching and figure out what kind of team we're going to have the rest of this year and really figure out how to turn this thing around, right?
Certainly. And Keon Atkins came off the field injured. We do not know his status. You hope he's okay. He is the #1 receiving threat for the Bulldogs and probably our fastest player that we have. I have no idea what happened when he went down, but he had to be helped off the field. So hopefully he's fine. obviously moving forward. But to your point, yeah, they're going to have to do some soul searching, figure out how can we win.
Right.
Can we beat Farmington? Are they a beatable team? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're state ranked, but I don't know what that means right now.
Right.
So we will just have to see how it moves ahead. Coach May's got a lot of things to talk about with his staff and his team this week.
For sure.
So, any other final thoughts, Matt, before we depart?
Let's see what the Bulldogs can come up with this week, and get Coach May. Hopefully he'll be back to 100% and out there on the field to lead his team.
So, we will be back next Friday right here on Bulldog Nation Network. A-Corp Sports will bring us the broadcast against Farmington next Friday right here on Bulldog Nation Network, powered by A-Corp Sports.
Go Dogs.